Be super cool if Stream Ninja stopped the dickhead. Just saying. Alright, well, let's click over and go live.
It's too damn bad.
That's too damn bad. Hi, this is the fucking, like, 4th episode in 14 days, I feel like. 3rd, 4th?
It's
Something
definitely
like
up
that.
there.
Yeah.
We've been playing a lot.
Hell yeah. And it is episode 55. And we're on our new nights on Tuesday, which will be our new regular nights, officially. So Tuesday, 8 to midnight for Amethil, and then every Friday or every other Friday from a time until a time will be Etheria. Could be 9, could be 10. We don't know.
We're gonna fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
It's a heavily caffeinated
It's
night, is
fine.
what it's going to be.
Oh,
Hell
yeah. For those of us who wake up at 6 a.m. or earlier,
I'm at
Crazy.
7.
Crazy.
help me.
On that note, Megan, go ahead and take it away.
All right. Last session started with Esmeralda being knocked out while bound in chains that had been summoned by Desmond via his rune. This was to basically get it so everyone could rest for the night and we could try again talking to her in the morning. Thrain spares the dying her, so she is actually just knocked out, not, dead. And after about an hour, she stirs and tells Desmond, who's keeping watch, that it was the Hag Countess who was affecting her, and all she knew was that she needed to get Desmond's rune. Meanwhile, Roderick's having a dream, a very lovely dream. Seas of women, all the women. And then he hears a familiar voice making his way through the crowd. It's Coin! And Roderick's like, yo, it's not the fucking time. And he's like, you're right. See, seriously, this must be very distracting for you. Snaps and all the women are gone. And Roderick's like, what? Now you're fucking with my dreams too? Coin's like, yeah, anyways, I need 5,000 gold. You don't have that. Does the crew have that? And he's like, what do you need 5,000 gold for? Needs 5,000 gold to get a friend out of a seriously sticky situation where he is currently trapped somewhere he shouldn't be. Roderick says he'll try if Coin will just go away right now. And Coin goes, okay, yeah, deal. Snaps his finger, and now there's a bunch of men, and Roderick is displeased. Thunder cracks, and we all wake up, and it's downpouring. I was like, well, I guess it's time to get a move on. So we start walking. Wait, nope, that's not quite yet. Words are hard. We don't start walking yet. We talk about Esmeralda and how she was affected by the hag and how this shit can't keep happening. And apparently, if this happens to someone else again, we're just going to kill them? That's not Nell's decision, but whatever.
That's Thrain's mentality. You fuck with us again, you're dead. I don't care.
I guess if it's you,
He was
that
grumpy.
sucks, bro.
Yeah, he was grumpy.
Yeah. And then he banes Esmeralda so that she will definitely fail the zone of truth he's putting up, so interrogations can be confirmed. And while this is happening, Desmond wishes to ask Nell a few questions. Questions about their bloodline, which pretty much Nell's answer to every single one of Desmond's question is, I don't know, or no. Like, do you know what bloodline you belong to? No, I just know my last name is Umbratash. Apparently, they come from the bloodline Umbra, which is one of the, is it Guardians of the Raven Queen? Was that what it was called? Yeah. Who are like super duper important-ish and technically have higher standing than the royal family. And Nell doesn't really understand how that works, but is like, oh, okay. And then he's asking questions about if Nell has ulterior motives, or if they heard the call, or how many members of their bloodlines around. Nell's like, Nell only knows of themselves and has no idea what he's talking about when he says, did you hear the call? So Nell did not hear the call to go defend the Raven Queen. And has no idea what's going on or anything about their line. They just know that they're here. Dice. This is why I have bullet points. Desmond uses the rune to remove Esmeralda's chains. And Thrain scoops those bad boys up because metal is metal. Ore is ore. Maybe he could use these. Boy, are they fucking heavy. We travel for that 24 hours really watching Esmeralda.
You really missed something about what happened when Thrain grabbed those chains.
I briefly remember something about someone getting hurt.
I got struck down by lightning. I took 45 damage, the majority of my health.
Okay, yeah. He tried to pick up the chains and almost fucking died immediately through an act of God, being like, no touchy the chain.
Yeah,
but we take them with us anyways. We do be walking and rolling and traveling. Gets closer to downtime again, and Desmond finishes up Thrain's hand, I believe, at this point. And does the whole incorporating the gauntlet into his arm so he doesn't have the twitchy twitches anymore from activating a rune, not knowing what it did in his hand, and really fucking that up with Hellfire. Yeah. So now he's got a cool new gauntlet. It's got some bells and whistles that I don't remember, but they're there. Stay tuned to see those, I guess. We rest. In the morning, there's a courier on a bike. That's very fascinating to our crew, many of which have not seen a bike before. The courier is looking for Roderick, and it's a rock tied to a scroll, and it's, as soon as he takes off the string, it starts saying, no, this was very expensive. I need you to drink the potion, then read the scroll. And then it starts over, and it just keeps doing that. While Roderick's trying to have a conversation with something that definitely can't have a conversation. But I can't read. Yeah, I heard you the first time, but okay, I'll have Desmond read. Desmond looks at the outside of the piece of paper, and it just says, for Roderick's eyes only. And he goes, I think you need to do what the rock says. So we drink the potion, and then we read the scroll. and a tear in reality happens as a gate opens and Coin comes running out. And he is definitely out of breath. And he's like, "Thank you. I really wish that would have happened sooner." There's some bickering, talking. Where were you? He's kind of dodging all those questions about where were you and how did you piss off the gatekeepers. But it's Coin. He just talks his way out of everything, eh? We introduce him and Esmeralda. He poofs away her grimoire while she's like pointing it at him, unsure of what to think of him, and replaces it with a pie in her hand and then gives the book back after. It was good pie. Because he can't taint a pie. Raina would kill him. And then he says, anyways, I have to go explain to a very angry woman where I've been for the past few days. He goes to walk off while Roderick's trying to chase him down like, hey, wait, where are you going? Home. Where's home? And then as he's chasing him down, Coin's just fucking gone. And so we continue making our way downtown, walking fast. Faces pass, and we're Sylvanas' men bound. Doodaloo-doodaloo-doo. Another night happens, and Desmond is able to finish up a project he's been working on. It is a crown that holds his rune and probably does other cool things that I don't know about. Because he's Desmond, and artificers are neat. Continue our travel. Reaches Sylvanas' men. This is the first time Esmeralda has seen this massive arcing bridge that goes over the river who is not named on the map. It has no supports and all that, which is difficult to build normally, but this is an architectural marvel, clearly. Locate object. It's down like 600 feet. So Desmond uses the fly potion, unlike all of us. And we go on down to the water's edge. But the thing is that it looks like it's in the water, in a grate under the water. And Nell's like, nope, and starts looking around to see if there's anything else suspicious of note. They find a metal hatch that's very old looking and covered in dirt and rocks. Probably was here since this whole nonsense got built. And, you know, they don't check for traps or nothing. They just go to yank it up and set off a glyph of warning and get launched 10 feet, taking damage, and almost land inside of the rushing river. That could have been bad. But the door's open now. And that's where we ended it.
It
I feel
is.
like, wasn't there notes about sounds in there, something about the cavern that we're about to walk into? You had
Just the metallic clang echoing as the door opened.
Yeah.
Downwards.
And for clarity, it was a grate in the water, not grapes. Right, Christina?
I dive in the water and eat the grapes. This is a rushing river, and I did not say grapes. That was definitely some sleepy time moments of, I want to do this thing.
All right. So, hopping into it. You all are standing on the edge of this river, and everybody who's looking in the water at this point, you would hear the clang of this metallic door that gets pulled open as everything echoes underneath. And below you, you see that there is a about a 10-foot drop, and there's a ladder propped up against the wall. And at the bottom, about 10 feet down, you see a landing of stone, kind of some irregular rock that looks like it's been carved. and a few weeds growing about. And as Thrain, as your find or locate object spell comes to an end, like straight ahead and down slightly from where you're at right now, 60, 70 feet or so away, you can see that orange glow through the wall for just a brief second as your locate object ends.
You're muted.
Just talking to myself, making sure my spells were still marked off properly.
Got it.
Making sure I remembered what I did last session. Do I have that? No, I do have that on me. Good. Just making sure. Making sure I still have my death ward on me.
Taco Bell's.
$5, $7, and $9 lunchbox. All right, so what's the game plan?
Do you think that leads over towards the rune?
Yeah, it's straight shot. About 60-ish feet away.
All right, let's go.
You want to give us some light?
All right, there is a hatch that's big enough for basically one person at a time to get down. What is going to be the order of how everybody enters into this cellar?
I believe I can take a hit more than anyone else, so Nell would lead the way down.
Send
After
Thrain
hopefully
first.
was
Send-
listen. What?
Send Thrain first.
Okay.
I've been watching him recently, and he has an uncanny way of spotting danger.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Nell gets off the ladder as I had just started to go down, and just gestures for.
I was gonna go
Thrain to
second,
lead.
but I guess I get to go first.
Thrain, you
Next
have
I come-
danger sense, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I will say you would have seen me use it, especially when Nell threw that pebble at me.
That's the hallmark of him using
Right.
danger
I
sense.
mean,
The pebble.
Is Nell being sassy, going? Eh.
I'm
He
pretty
goes,
sure that
"Ah!"
the first time it's actually story-wise came into effect.
All right. Thrain, you head down, followed by Nell.
Mhm.
And I would have, considering that I'm going first, I would have cast light on my warhammer.
Okay.
So I have light no matter what.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, so you cast light on your warhammer. You start climbing down the ladder. As you start climbing down the ladder, your light shuts off, and you feel your death ward remove. And I'll say that story beat wise, before Nell even gets on the ladder, as soon as you start climbing down, you all would see the light on the warhammer just.
Immediately rummaging through bags, looking for an actual torch. Maybe it's magical dead zone?
Maybe it has something to do with the room.
Perhaps. Do I have a torch? Do I have a torch? I got 10 torches. Well, now I got 9 torches. Torch!
I'm on a ladder. It's kind of hard for me to light a torch. I'm just gonna keep. I have my dark vision. Nothing can go wrong here.
Nell's lit the torch, and it's like just like bit between their teeth as they start making their way down the ladder after you.
Ooh, spicy.
Your dark vision just
They're
goes
not
out.
putting the spicy end in their mouth.
Well, still, you gotta remember, torch is yay long. Torch fire right here. It's spicy. Cliff, do I get any feelings when that goes away? Like, because I know Death Ward's not concentration; it's just a spell that's there.
No, you would feel the spell drop
Okay.
at the exact same moment that the light fades from your warhammer.
Okay.
Does the torch unlight?
Nope.
Make our way in.
Nope, torch is perfectly
Okay.
fine. So you climb down, torch in hand. Thrain, go ahead and you can give me a perception roll first, seeing as how you're the first one down here.
I'll take it.
Thrain, as you peel into this cavern, first and foremost, as soon as your boots hit the rock, you get a very strong smell of like dead fish. Extremely overwhelming smell of dead fish. And as you turn to meet this cavern, you see this room that is roughly 60 feet across, and you see all of these kind of pillars, and in between each of the pillars is just a pit. Back from the ladder where you're standing at here, you could see that there's pillars, you could see that there's a pit, you can't see what's at the bottom of it just yet. And you hear the sound of like trickling water off to your right.
Do using my knowledge of stone, is that like the floor underneath me, does that look stable, or is it something that looks like it's going to crumble away as I take steps forward?
Yeah, for sure. Use give me your mason tool.
Since I have stone cunning, can I add double proficiency bonus?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
But it would just be I have smithing tools, so I don't know if that's it's what you're wanting for the stone. But
Do you not have mason tool?
I'm not mason tool, but because of my what I am, I have stone cunning, so I know stone and how it works.
Yeah, go ahead and give me I guess give me an investigation. And you can do it with double proficiency. So just give me a 20 plus 8.
Oh, let's do not 8 plus 4 to the roll, and then investigation.
But you get double proficiency, you said, right?
I added a plus 4 to it because I'm already proficient in it.
Gotcha, okay. The ground seems very much stable where you are, but judging by like how perfectly carved these pillars are, you could tell that this wasn't naturally done. You know that this was done magically. Are you gonna move closer to the edge, or are you staying back?
I'm gonna step away from the ladder, let Nell in, so I can have some more light, and then go from there.
Okay. So
I'm here.
So Nell, as you step in, again, same thing with you. As soon as you get off the ladder, like that strong sense of like dead fish, you start smelling really badly.
Also, just canonically, I don't think Thrain would be affected by the smell of fish because I feel like Numpton's a very heavy fishing town.
So not affected in the sense of like it's not making you sick, but it is a very pungent smell.
Yes, I feel like it'd be something you'd be used to, but not maybe this strong.
Yeah. And it's not There's a difference between being in a fishing town and smelling
Yeah.
fish, and then there being dead fish smell.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
It smells like
I've been in
Phyllis-
that.
Smells like Phyllis's breath out here.
wow, that's so rude.
Thank
What?
you.
Phyllis didn't do anything to you.
No, they didn't. I
Um,
don't remember what gender Phyllis was.
The male, old
Okay.
old elf. And as you turn around, glancing over Thrain, you see Thrain kind of standing there a little bit, like investigating the surroundings and looking at everything. And beyond him, you see this pit, and there are a bunch of pillars speckled about. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
So, for my mental image, there's pillars in the pit just floating, or
They appear to go all the way down, almost like they were like
Okay.
carved into this, like the hole was carved into this area here.
okay, and how much
Um,
space
No.
would I have to walk?
There's in the area that you're in, there's about 20 feet or so in front of you,
Okay.
and you're standing in like this 15 by 15 sort of cove before the opening of this large pit.
Okay. Yeah, my brain had that completely different, but okay, now that makes help. That helps.
And actually, let me do this here. What the fuck? A step counter?
What?
There is a step counter that you can apparently do. I don't know. And just to make everybody's life a little bit easier here.
A map. Welcome to the soft step trial in real life. I really like the water effects you got going on there.
Thanks.
I don't see anything.
That's because you're not in there. How would you see it?
Uh-huh.
I would. No, let me drop Death Ward off of myself, so forget about that. Probably move to about there. Yeah, or I'd say move close to the edge, just so I can let everybody down, but still investigating everything.
All right. So, who's coming down the ladder next?
Desmond will be third.
So yeah, Desmond, are you wearing your mask and shit right now?
So, no, he hasn't worn his mask in like a few weeks.
Okay, I need to update your token again.
Didn't you put it on for the Sea Bluff catastrophe?
But that's only like.
You know, that's a good point. It was about a week ago.
But regularly.
Yeah, he has that necklace now that helps with the bad air of Amethil.
So bad.
So as
Did you know breathing in Amethil for 10 minutes is like smoking a cigarette?
That's right. As soon as you walk in, strong fish smell, and as you turn around, you would see Thrain and Nell standing near a ledge, and just beyond them, you would see these pillars carved out. Go ahead and give me a perception roll, please. Thrain, as you get near the edge, you can see that this pit, this pit carved out is about 40 feet deep, and there's water at the base of it. Immediately to your right, you see a grate that looks similar to the grate that you've seen in the water, and a steady stream of water is coming out of it, and every now and again, you'll see a fish kind of just fall down and plop into the water below.
does the water look like it's getting deeper? If I stay here for a minute or two, does it look like it's actually rising, or is it just staying at that level?
It does not appear to be rising, no.
As soon as Desmond gets down, he like stops at the bottom of the ladder, puts his hand up on the wall next to him, and is like starts breathing heavy, goes for his neck, pulls up his cowl, and just covers his mouth.
It's not that bad. You'll get used to it.
It's that bad. I don't think I'm gonna get used to it.
He's actually gonna apply prestidigitation to his cowl to make it smell better too.
As you try to cast that, you notice that you cannot cast your spell.
Oh no. Desmond can't press the ditch. Oh no.
Desmond, give me an Arcana roll, please.
The first thing I think that's when we're doing, like, hey, what the fuck?
We're magic.
As you go to cast it, and no effect takes hold, you take a moment to feel kind of your connection, and you feel a complete severance from the weave right now.
Found the fish smell, I think.
Another fish just splash.
Likely not much food here for them. But
Unless they want to eat each other's corpses.
yeah, no, it's always possible. Ooh,
I was
Pineapple.
remembering the wrong
Ooh.
character's inventory.
that looks good.
This character does not, in fact, have an immovable rod. Shit.
That's look good.
This pineapple. Filled with stuff.
Pineapple filled with teriyaki chicken and cauliflower rice.
Ooh.
It looks like poison.
Poison for couscous. Couscous poison.
Poison for Meg Meg.
You're allergic to pineapple, aren't you?
Yeah. I looked at it and I was immediately like, my throat's itchy.
See, I'm glad I know that now. 'Cause I don't think I knew that before.
Well, you've learned.
Desmond, are you just standing there still? Blocking the way?
Can I grab my token? Okay.
Who's next?
Not walking in front of Esmeralda. So.
All right, Esmeralda is next. Esmeralda, as you get down here, strong sense of dead fish fills your nostrils. You see everybody, you see Nell and Thrain sort of at this ledge looking down into this pit. And you would see a probably mystified looking Desmond, a little confused, stepped, aside from the ladder. Go ahead and give me a perception roll, please.
When do I get another one of those? Something I need to know.
And what does Esmeralda do when she gets down there?
As soon as I get down there, I am using my scarf to cover my face
Okay.
and make my way to the edge over here.
All right. And Roderick, once the ladder clears, you make your way down. Strong sense of dead smell, blah, blah, blah.
Mouth, yep.
Yeah. Can I please have a perception roll?
Vision or nah?
It's up to you. Depending on what you're using of your senses, I may tell you something different. Okay.
Fantastic.
All right. So,
Am I the
now
one paying attention down here?
Yeah. Nelthrain, you all have been standing along the ledge there long enough that you start seeing here that there are a bunch of pillars kind of staggered about. Best that you could tell, they're roughly 10 or so feet away from one another. They look like they were magically carved from the floor that used to be here, as they are perfectly isometric from, isometric squares. They go all the way down to the bottom. Again, it's about a 40-foot pit. There's water at the bottom of the pit. You see the water slowly trickling in from your right, and occasionally a fish or so falls in. And through the darkness, on the other side of the cavern, directly across from where Thrain is standing right now, you see the vague outline of a what appears to be metallic door in the wall that looks completely out of place.
I want to know who's measuring.
Don't worry about it.
You know it's Adam. He's got to make sure that Cliff was right. They are that.
Well,
fast
no,
apart.
I'm I'm sitting here like, how far?
Math jumping.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
So magic
perspectives
doesn't
really throw
work
my
here.
brain for a loop.
If there's those who have not noticed. And we've got to make it over there, I guess.
You're saying that as now?
Yes.
Before you do, I'm gonna try poofing back towards the ladder, just to see if I can.
Yeah, you poof right back towards the ladder.
There goes one of your charges.
Good to know. I'm a.
Also, side note, I'm right in front of your face, Roderick.
Boo. Witch.
I'm
How
a.
do you do this?
Roderick, are you able to summon your reflection here?
Let's find out. And he will try to summon it between Thrain and Esmeralda.
And as you do, your echo appears.
Sweet.
I'm gonna slowly creep onto this outcropping and see what happens.
You creep out onto the pillar there, and you look down and see the perfectly smooth drop off. These look like they were carved out of the same stone that the rest of the cave is made out of, but it is perfectly smooth. Based on your stone cutting, you get the idea that it would probably be a pretty difficult task to climb up from there. There doesn't appear to be handholds or anything really.
Don't advise falling. I don't feel like we want to pull anyone
Fish
out of the
anyone out.
water. There's nothing to grab onto the walls. This looks to be done magically, that's for sure. Everything is too perfect.
Roderick, are you able to do the thing where you switch places with your reflection?
This Echo turns to you and says, "Let's find out." And then he tries to activate it. He's like, "Looks like it worked."
All right, so we have a way to get from one pillar to the next.
Take a step back. After you.
All right.
How many ropes do we have to attempt to secure things?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I worry that perhaps one of these pillars where we can't see it is slightly broken underneath, and we might want like a rope tied to him or something.
That would hurt too much. You got to think if you do that and he falls, he's just gonna swing back and hit the wall. That hurts.
Hurts versus plummeting to death. I think I'll take hurt.
Okay, well, here you go. Pulls out 50 feet of rope. Wants to tie her end of mine. And I'll tie her on around. Well, here's my thing. What happens when you poof? So this the switch thing that you do. Does the rope just stay on your echo, or does it go to you?
And I would imagine it would be around the echo if it's around me and we switch places.
How many times can you do that? Switch places, that is.
We've never tested to see how often, but it doesn't seem very exhausting.
Okay, I'm gonna tie it around you. Poof back to your echo. I want to see how this works.
He switches.
Wear the rope, Cliff.
What happened to the rope?
If it was around Roderick when he switched, it's around the echo now. Everybody who is watching, go ahead and give me a perception roll. And to answer Christina and to meta a little bit to chat, Capital just gave everybody a golden D20. Golden D20s make it where anybody can use a golden D20 to re-roll any D20 roll, and then it goes away for good. So you have two that you could do, and first come, first serve. Whoever uses it, uses it. Now, for the briefest of moments, as Roderick and the Echo switch places, you would see the rope begin to fall and then get caught by the Roderick as he switches with it. As if for a moment, for an instant, there was nothing in that space.
Huh. Cool.
I'm gonna go like this to reset to maybe the one. So I don't get confused. Like, oh wait, I can. Oh no, I can't.
Oh yeah, and I should have two. Fix him, Cliff.
What am I fixing?
Inspiration. Fate point.
Why should you have two?
Because I gave recap.
You don't get another one for that. You get a nat 19 for that.
Yeah, but I just kind of used that as a
No.
reminder for me.
No.
Okay. Fuck me, I guess.
No. All right.
Why you take away my inspiration? I didn't do nothing.
You only get one to start with each session.
Yeah. You don't use them, you don't keep them. That's how that works. All right. What's the game plan?
I am gonna try and jump from.
We were discussing a plan. You just not gonna listen to the plan that we discussed?
I'm gonna start walking, and if you guys tell me to stop, I'm gonna stop.
No,
Whoa,
listen,
stop.
she's here to make things easier for us, so do that.
And
Roderick
if she
steps
falls,
aside.
Yep.
And if she falls,
Well, hang on. All right, I'm gonna untie the rope, tie it around Esmeralda.
And if you can catch me before I jump, he said to go. I'm going.
I would have stopped you. Hang on. I'm tied around you. I need another span of rope tied to the end of mine, so we have.
Nell
enough.
only has a 25-foot portion because it got cut in half at one point in time that I can't remember off the top of my head. He
And-
lost half of it. And I think it had something to do with, I don't know, Thrain almost falling to his death.
I don't
Okay.
remember.
In
I
mine.
genuinely don't remember when that got cut in half.
Don't tie it too tight, Thrain. We don't want her to be uncomfortable.
Cinches a little tighter. Anybody else have rope, or are we stuck with 50?
I also have this strange rope that seems vaguely magical.
Ties it together. If you hold it out, it's tied to mine.
This strange rope that can be tied is tied.
I have 50 feet of rope.
We need it. Good to know.
As you
We love rope of entanglement.
as you tie the rope of entanglement, you see the knot slip and it just falls to the ground. The magic that allows it to be tied is no longer effective in here.
I throw the rope at Mel. Give it here. Looking at Desmond.
So
Tie
Mel
it
tells
off.
you his.
That's a worthy burn of a inspiration or a fate point if ever there was one.
Right?
Yeah. And then I'll just tie it off. Okay. 100 feet of
I love
rope.
the idea-
Don't fall.
I love the idea of Thrain trying to tie it like 2-3 times before he
Nope.
realizes that it's literally just refusing to work.
Nope. Esmeralda's getting ready to jump. I don't have enough time to wait. I don't care.
Hey, real quick, Thrain, for no reason in particular, can I please have a sleight of hand roll in the dice tower?
Are you survival?
Sure. All right. Christina,
What's up?
explain to me what Esmeralda does.
Yep, nope. So she just, she was gonna start going, and then once he said stop, she was gonna look at him inside and be and just stand there waiting.
Where does she
And then
stand?
after- like,
Like at the ledge, like where you're at right now?
no, she would have stood back here.
Okay. And then what do you do?
After he finishes, she's gonna kind of get like a running start, and then she's gonna jump over here to this, and that end.
Okay. So is she gonna run to like this ledge right here and then jump?
She's gonna kind of like run towards like the corner of it, since it's like that way, and then jump.
Okay. So you're gonna try to jump essentially from where you are right now to that pillar.
No, I would have went forward and then jumped.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. All right. Okay. Can I, since how you have a strength of 7, can I please have an athletics roll?
She's gonna smell like fish.
Okay. So, Esmeralda waits. You tie the rope off on her. Give her the nod. She gives you a nod. She takes off running. She jumps, makes it about 4 feet off the ledge, and just.
As soon as I see her fall, I'm gonna grip the rope tight.
With all
Where-
the ropes you tied together, it's longer rope than
Well,
she
I'm
needs to fall.
what
I think he's
I
gonna
had-
let it go to the extent of it before he tries.
Yeah, I'm holding the rope, getting ready to catch, because that's the whole
I got
point
all
of
the rope. I'm gonna use all the rope.
Splash, bitch!
So for my knowledge on this,
Uh-huh.
about how much slack does she have before you're grabbing onto it?
So it would have been, the rope would not have been touching the ground at all between myself and Esmeralda. But it would have been loosely in my hands as she jumps.
Okay.
And then I'd say about a second of reaction time before I cinch down on the rope.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength save, please. Or athletics, your call. Hey. All right. Christina, can I please have a D6?
That might hurt, that little sudden stop.
So Esmeralda, you, with the confidence of a New York City pigeon, you run and you jump, and all of a sudden you just feel yourself fall, and for about a second you're free falling, and all of a sudden you feel the rope go taut and you smack against the stone pillar below you. It takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the impact. As you are about 10 feet or so below surface right now.
I'll start reeling Esmeralda back up.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's talk about what we're gonna do while she's hanging there.
Good idea.
So he's gonna have to hold it.
Nope,
as he's talking.
I ignore Desmond. I start reeling Esmeralda up anyway. I'm not standing here holding Esmeralda.
You didn't even look like you budged when you grabbed her.
Right.
Here, I'll let you hang on to her then. He'll gesture the rope to you.
We all have our roles. Mine is not strength.
I'll hold it.
Both's already up.
Both Roderick's just sitting there with a smirk.
Thrain could just give like a single tug and she'll come flying up.
Not really.
So you reel her back up. All right.
Oh, thank the gods you're alive. We were worried.
So, Roderick, poof, echo over. You switch, or whatever you do, poof, echo, and rinse, repeat. That work? It'll take time, but you think it'll work?
I mean,
Just know your way to the other side.
Should we give Esmeralda another shot at her strategy? Because, I mean, it looked like it was working.
I'll look at Esmeralda. It's up to you.
Any more flying lessons today?
Given my athletic feats before, I should have saw that coming. She's just gonna go and sit down.
There's a grin on Thrain's face.
Desmond's gonna try to make one of his elixirs.
Ooh, do you
Okay.
have any blind berries?
So he's gonna try to make his one of flight again.
Mhm.
And like, just without really explaining to everyone, goes through the process, makes it, and tries to clasp his hands together to spread out the vapor if it does work or not.
Okay. Yeah, you make the potion up, and you put the atomizer on it, and if no one else is gathered around you, it's only Roderick and you that's going to get it.
Is it only within 5 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all had to gather around you last time too.
Mhm.
But I'm pretty sure if you're making it, you're gonna tell us so we can gather.
Or at least move to the middle quietly.
Oh, it is 5 feet.
I'm not giving you a
Desmond will,
20-foot range on that shit. Are you kidding me?
So Desmond will while he's doing it, walk here. When it's complete, he'll grab Roderick without really saying something, position him right behind him, then do it.
Okay, yeah. So you apply the atomizer to it, and a mist dissipates into the area around you as the potion is drained.
And he's gonna try to just rise up off of where he's at, just straight up.
You jump and then come right back down.
Desmond looks at his components for making potions and just says apparently items don't even work in here as well.
All right.
So healing potions are probably going to be ineffective.
Fantastic.
All right, Roderick, you're up.
Okay, he's gonna do his teleport echo poofing trick.
So you can only do that how far away? 15 feet away?
Should be.
That was 30.
Yeah, I thought it was 30.
Is it? Manifest echo. Bonus action to magically manifest an echo into an unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet of you.
What the hell?
It can move up to
No,
30
the
feet away
switch
from
spot.
you,
Yeah.
Okay. Got
but you
it.
can only manifest it 15 feet away from you.
Okay, so 15 feet.
So everybody's gonna have to peel away from the ledge, so Roderick can get on the ledge.
Roderick gets the rope tied around him. While just
There's-
standing there, Esmeralda untie the rope from Esmeralda.
And then she
It
runs and
makes more
jumps again.
sense to let them
Oh,
makes more sense to let them drop all the way so we can just haul them back up without them getting hurt. It was more of a way to get them back up from the bottom than anything else.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let someone fall. I don't know how deep that water is, if it's even more than 5 feet deep, or they're gonna fuck their legs up by just falling in it in general.
Shrug.
Yeah, no. So as I go away from the edge, I'm gonna ask now. What about your berries?
Items don't work.
Potion items
That-
don't work. My poof
A potion.
works.
A potion is me grabbing a plant and a berry and other things I found on the floor and mix them up. Random bits of nature aren't even working in here.
I think poof only worked because that's like
Who
an
you
innate
are?
racial trait. But other than that, even the magical rope that's supposed to be tied easily could not be tied. So I don't think the berry's going to do anything.
Do you need another survival for the next knot? Or
I
you need the same roll?
the survivor roll was for tying two ropes together.
Oh, okay.
I figure you probably have like a slip knot on the person, so it's not easily you can get off and on.
Not roll this. That actually rolled. Actually, cool. It did roll.
As soon as Thrain's done, he's just gonna casually walk to the edge, poof his echo over to the nearest pillar, northwest of where he's the token.
Okay, north left.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So you dismiss your echo, walk to the ledge, resummon him back on there, and he poofs.
All right, switch spots with him.
Wait, the rope is useless as he switches spots because the rope is still right in front of him with the echo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. John knew this. Roger was like, "Yeah, this worked."
Megan had figured that out too, but Nell's not
Yeah,
that
I
intelligent.
said, just so you know, I said that. That was my second time saying that.
Mm-hmm.
There, I looked over. I'm like, oh, I'm muted.
So with that, he's going to dismiss his echo, poof him to the next pillar.
Which one?
The middle one, middle-ish. Actually, no, because there's one more to the north there. So yeah, we'll go with that one.
Okay. So echo poofs up here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're swapping places.
Same thing, swapping. Yep.
All right. Is anybody else doing anything while this is going on?
Desmond's just watching the not watching what Roderick's doing, but when he poofs to a new pillar, like watching if the pillar reacts in any way.
Okay. Feel free to give me a
Adam, you're
perception
muted.
or investigation.
Yeah, Thrain is focused on anything that the pillar's gonna be doing. He
I
does not
offer the
trust
same
these.
to you.
Can it, because it's stone? Can I use the same roll, like same type of rolls last time?
Sure.
I don't get to use this very much, Cliff.
I get you.
Trying to
I
milk
get you.
this.
Let the dwarf like his rocks.
I get you. I get you.
He yearns for the mines.
I'm good with this.
Oh, I rolled a 20.
You
Oh,
did
you
roll
did.
a 20. Actually, you already used one of these, so you only have one. Okay, so John, are you gonna go here, and then here, and then here, and then here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As your echo stands here, Thrain, Desmond, nothing weird happens the entire time. The pillars are sturdy; they don't move at all. Other than like loose stone and dirt from Roderick just moving his feet around on this platform. Nothing happens at all until the echo gets onto this point right here. Does the echo make the same saves that you make?
Yes.
Can I have a acrobatic save, please?
Dex save or just acrobatics check?
Acrobatics check or dex save, whichever you prefer.
Can do triple backflip. Yeah, I knew it.
As the echo stands on this plate, a chunk of the top of it slides off, and he's able to push himself against the wall in time as a hunk of this pillar breaks off and falls down into the water. And it makes a shallow thud as it hits the water.
About how long does it, from the time it broke off, how long until it actually it made a sound?
Almost immediately. It fell to 40 feet, and like as it hit the water, like it made almost like a wet slap of like impact. The water is deep enough, obviously, that the stone it goes underwater, but like it sounds like the water's probably not all that deep.
Okay.
That sounds like the water's only like, ankle deep. Maybe knee deep. Sounds painful.
And for each of these, if we're planning on jumping from one to another, there is not going to be any kind of running start.
Nope. So, Roderick, you got this.
I mean, I do.
Huh? Like I said, you got this.
So yeah, with the
I don't know if you want to continue that way or perhaps try the other direction. See if it's more sturdy to not take that weird angle that you have there now.
the door that we're trying to get to is right there.
Okay.
Question. Have we ever tried to lift/move the echo?
No,
Physically?
none of you have.
Okay. Never mind then.
So you're gonna switch places and continue, right?
Yes, he will be like this is a non-turn-based ready to action if possible. He's assuming that either the next one is also sturdy or there might be a trap, so he wants to be on the ready to get the fuck out of there. Like,
Sure.
Whether it's leaping back to the next pillar or if he has time, swap or whatever.
Yeah, okay. So you guys switch places, pop, and then you summon him right in front of the door.
Okay. And he's still standing there. He's just gonna kind of nod to him, and the echo's gonna try the door to see if he can open it.
Okay. He's just gonna pull or push it. Okay. So as soon as he does, you see the door open outward towards him, and you see this giant stone hand punch him in the chest. And as he does, he flies 10 feet off of the pillar, 40 feet into the water below, and he shatters.
Okay, so he didn't shatter from the impact. Okay.
Is the door open though?
No, door slams shut. The fist comes back in, and the door slams shut.
Oh.
Okay.
Can you guys... Are they able to see me from where they're at?
Yeah. There's faint visibility this far, so there's dim light all the way out there. So from your guys' vantage point, as you're watching this,
Did everybody keep track of which Roderick just flew off?
I mean,
We watched the shatter.
yeah, but there'd have been a butthole clenching moment while you're watching the Roderick fly off the ledge for a second before you see it shatter.
But that does make a
wait,
good
am I
point.
sure that that's not the real Roderick?
Does the echo shatter from the punch at all?
Um,
Because it technically only has 1 hit point.
One hit point.
it doesn't.
Okay.
It was gently like, go.
Go
It
on,
wa-
get.
It was more of a shove than anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So Roderick, you just watch your echo just plummet 40 feet, and then you feel it gone. You wouldn't see it shatter, I guess. It would hit the water, and you would feel it gone.
Yeah.
So, how big is this hand? Is it
It takes up the
entire
whole
size of
doorway.
The doorway?
Mhm.
Whole doorway.
All right.
Hang on.
Roderick
Rain.
will resummon his echo, sitting on the ledge of that final pillar, facing him, and then swap place with him. So now he's sitting at the edge, and then in a few seconds, then they're both sitting on the edge, feet dangling over.
Like you're both on the same 5-foot space.
Yeah, like if possible. If not, then don't worry about it. Otherwise, he'll just be chilling on the other pillar.
Cliff,
Yeah.
you said before my located object dissipated,
Uh-huh.
at the top of the ladder, about 60 to 70 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
How far away would it be from the top of the ladder to, like, the bottom of the ladder? Like, what distance-wise?
It's about 10 foot.
So...
But when I'm saying 60,
rough-
70 feet, I mean linear, like just straight ahead.
So, like, from here? About 60, 70 feet away from there.
Yeah, so like, roughly around here. You definitely get the there's no trickery to this. You feel it's on the other side of this door.
Well, like, that was my brain thinking, like, 70 feet. That's about a little bit farther than that. Like, could it just be, hidden in the corner, just sitting here?
Laughing
It could
at
be.
us.
Yeah.
It could be. But for the sakes of brevity on this, there's no trickery to it. You definitely, from where you were at, you get the sense that it's just on the other side of that door.
Okay. Did you try to push the door?
Guess I tried to push first and then pull. I don't know. We just kind of said he opens it.
Because, my brain is you pull the door open, punch. If you push the door, different outcome? I don't know.
Sure, that's as logical as anything else.
I don't know how Roger tried to open the door, though, so... Well, echo.
Potato, potato.
Correct.
You just see you guys like, what the hell happened? Oh!
Have your echo try opening the door again, but like Threen says push it.
Why? Like it opens. It's just that there's a trap.
Maybe opening it a different way, there's no trap.
Does the
Is
trap
there a handle
always
on the
happen,
other side?
or was it only once?
I guess with Roderick sitting there, I will say there's no handle on this door. It is a large metal door. You could see the seams of the door, and you could see the frame. The frame has these large metallic bolts bolting it to the wall. But there's no handle, and up until it opened, you wouldn't have even noticed that it like which way it opens.
How then? I had the same question as Megan had. How did he pull the door open then? Because you said that the door opened outward towards.
It did open outward. He didn't necessarily
handle.
pull it.
So he pushed it and it went whoop. Got it.
So then he will relay that information to you.
Oh. Push the other side. See what happens.
What?
How about we look at the door to see if there's some form of mechanism first, where you have to, I don't know, perhaps there's some sort of a code to put in.
A code? What? What do you...
Look
It's
at
a
the
door.
Look at the door. Please investigate the door. Look to see if there's anything to it other than just door. That's all I'm asking you.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. I don't see nothing.
It's a door.
It sure is a door.
He turns around. It's a door now.
Right.
As you're like inspecting the door and trying to figure out if there's any mechanisms or anything on it, the door opens, hits Roderick. He flies 10 feet out and begins to plummet.
He didn't stand up. He's still just sitting at the edge with his legs dangling over. Like he didn't actually he just kind of turned the leg and said, "I don't see nothing."
Okay.
Take your inspiration back for launching him.
No,
that was
because he rolled a
just
1.
him getting the 0, right?
Yeah. I should give myself
Little
2 for rolling a
zero
0. That's impressive.
I don't know. This is clearly some magic-y thing, so magic-y people should be over here.
Roger
You
goes.
have
I don't see no mechanisms.
you have the most experience with dealing with non-magical stuff, and none of us can use our magic at the moment. You're the expert here.
I mean, flattery will get you everywhere. But, yeah, I don't know about this. So, he's gonna stand up. Is there a room? He wants to keep himself away from the door, being able to push him off.
Uh-huh.
But he is just gonna, start knocking around at it. And, just cautiously, just kind of tap, and then step back.
Were you just measuring, Christina? Okay. So you're tapping the door, you're tapping the wall on the side of it. What are you doing?
Yeah, he's just tapping. He'll knock on part of the door, see if anything happens. If nothing happens, he'll knock on another part of it. Just kind of rinse, repeat, and
Okay. Yeah, as you knock on the door opens.
is there a fist inside?
Technically, yes, there is a fist inside. Give me a perception roll.
Alright. Boom.
Well, all right then.
Just because it's funnier this way. This is what you see.
What is happening? I just have a blank window here again for some reason.
Let me see if I do this.
Shit.
What if I do that?
it zooms in on the blackness. Am I the only one having this issue?
Well, considering we're not in that room.
Click on your token again.
I don't see tokens or anything. It's just a black grid.
Don't mind saying.
Maybe
I
bring him back
zoom.
out of the room and then let him click on it and then put him back
Yeah.
in the room.
So even if I hit zoom to fit, it just zooms way out, and I'm just seeing a ton of little squares, but nothing.
What happens if you double click on your picture on the combat tracker?
Okay, that brought up something here.
So this is what you see. What the hell? Oh, there you go. Okay. So you do see a fist.
But there is room.
Huh?
And he's like, all right. Whoops. Oh, arrow keys do that. He's like, yeah. It seems clear.
What about the fist?
It's in here.
Get the rune.
Let's see here. Fuck, why isn't this? No, zoom. Fuck you. Okay, I'm struggling with this map for some reason. Anyways, is there a visible rune in here?
Yeah, so you see the fist, and it appears to be like sticking out of the wall, and in its hand you see it holding the rune.
Fuck you. My mouse wheel is going. It's not actually the map's fault. All right. Anyways, he is going to walk over back to the wall, and he is going to attempt to take the rune.
Okay. So it's holding it like palm up. You see it clearly in its hand. You're just gonna walk up and try to scoop it.
Yeah.
All right. As you do, as soon as you touch it, the hand pulls into the wall, and you see another hand come out, and it bitch slaps you. And you fly backwards 50 feet. I really should have made this an invisible wall. It would have made my life a lot easier.
So is it coming out and like sweeping him against the wall?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like this hand basically takes up the whole hallway.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's gonna knock you back 50 feet. So sorry, John.
Oh no, I am blind.
You would see Roderick come flying out of this room, barreling downwards. He would smack his back against one of the pillars, and then he would just start like down the side of it. I will say you are close enough that you could switch places with your echo.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're quick enough with it.
Well, I mean, he never left that mindset of, like I said, having that mental prep of should something unexpected happen, react.
GTFO.
Yeah. So if you need me to make a roll for it or anything, I could.
To switch places? Is that a bonus action or a reaction, or is it just a anytime you want type thing?
So bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a deck save. Just see like if you can perceive within the amount of time of this happening. Okay. You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage as this giant hand slaps you. You fall back. You hit your back against this pillar. At this point, you're already about 5 feet or so below like the surface of it. And just within range of where your echo is, you quickly switch places with it. You just hear him like, "Oh man!" And he hits the thing and it shatters.
Fuck you, dude! As he's falling.
And you all hear the clang of the metal door slam behind Roderick.
All right, someone else's fucking turn.
No one else has the ability to make it so they don't fall all the way down.
You got legs, you can jump.
If I hadn't used my first initial poop to see if we could still do it, I could have made it across.
I'll try to hop my way across, but I don't even know. We're gonna fucking try, I guess. I'm gonna have to jump my way across now, because Roderick wafoozes.
What are jump mechanics in D&D again?
He
If
said
you
they're
get-
10
If you have a running start or not.
If you get a 10-foot running start, you can jump your strength score in feet. If you don't get a running start, you can jump half your strength score in feet. And if you're trying to jump outside of that, it requires athletics.
Okay. So what you're saying is I can make athletics throws.
Oh, yeah. You'll be able to make athletics rolls all day long.
Okay, yeah, so
Strength
I can make that
score
right.
or modifier.
What's that?
Your strength score or modifier.
Score.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
So
20
I
feet
could jump
If
16
you're at 20.
if I have a
Yeah.
running start.
yeah, you got it.
As you get ready to go for the first one, I'm just gonna place my hand on your shoulder. You got this, guidance.
Nothing happens.
You got this. Fuck, right.
But you still got this.
You still got this.
You got this. Fuck.
Anyways, so I get my running jump to the first one, which, I'd boop and then bop.
Yep.
I can do that just fine.
Yep, so you run, you get your 10-foot run, and you make it over to that first ledge.
2, 3, 4.
Hey, Roderick, you're probably gonna have to move so Nell can get there.
Yep, very much aware. And he's gonna poof swap with his echo to the. You know what? He's gonna try the other side since that one seems a little rickety.
Yeah, I just don't see distance-wise how I could have gone the other way, because of the distance.
I mean,
here.
this is yeah.
I guess. Oh, that's the same.
Yeah. You could have made that.
I guess I would have gone this way because it doesn't have a broken spot on it. Yeah.
So you're going to go
Sorry.
this way?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
And then we athletics.
Yep. All right. You jump and like as you hit this, like you notice that like your heel is right on the ledge of this platform, and you have to kind of balance yourself for a second on your first jump.
Is this also 10 feet? This is also 10 feet. Okay.
For the record, Nell doesn't know how far it is. So you kind of got to commit to a direction at this point.
Oh, absolutely. A few deep breaths and leap.
And yeah, you jump across and like you're right against the wall of the cavern here. You kind of like over jump it and kind of push yourself against the wall to catch yourself.
And leap.
All right, and as you go to jump across this one, your foot slips as you're running off, and you just miss, and you grab onto the ledge as you're falling down. So you all would see Nell jump, just barely miss this ledge, hit their chest on the front of it, and kind of slide down, and they're like now holding on to this.
Do I have to athletics myself back up now?
Yeah.
Sure hope the DC was not 15.
No. So you'd be able to pull yourself up with that, and you kind of pull yourself up. You're feeling the stone crumbling a little bit behind your or underneath your fingertips as you push yourself up, and you kind of sit there for a second, breathing.
Glares at Roderick, who this was easy for. It jumps to the next one.
Which one? Okay. Yeah, and you steel yourself again and make the jump. All right, and as you land, you find yourself standing in front of this door, this large metal door with bolts all across the frame of it, and
How did you make it not punch?
Knocked on it. He's still sitting
Kind of
on-
like clenches and prepares if they need to shadow step to like not hit the water. That'd be great, but they're gonna.
Roderick's once again sitting on the ledge with legs dangling and swinging as he's like eating some rations.
Knock knock.
As you knock on it, door opens. And
Great.
for the sake of brevity on this, I'll just do this. And let
Hey,
me...
it worked. I can see.
And I'll just do this for now, just to make life a little easier.
Okay.
Yeah, so you see at the end of this hallway that same fist that knocked Roderick's echo into the water, and it is holding the rune palm up.
Investigation.
If you try and just take it, it's gonna slap you out of the room.
You don't know.
Should have caressed it.
See if there's anything that, you know, looks like a mechanism or something to figure out.
Sure.
Puzzle.
On a 17, I'll tell you, this hand, as you're like looking around for mechanisms and everything, you don't see any mechanisms, but you see enough fine movement in it that you don't think that this hand is a contraption, but rather it is a physical hand that is there.
Wiggle your pointer finger if you can understand me. No response?
No response.
Nell's going to go walk over and kind of like trace on its arm with their finger. Hello? Just to see if it is gonna like wiggle or respond or anything to a gentle touch.
It does not.
Hello?
Hello?
You're just
me.
laughing at the white people hello. I know it.
Hands could be severed.
Just saying.
Hands can be severed, but if this is somebody who's been fucking trapped like this, that sucks, bro.
Huh?
Sucks
No
for you.
trap,
Signed
no
up for it.
hands.
Shouldn't have been so rude about it.
Right?
Nell will ask politely, "May I please have the rune?"
It opens its hand.
Nell braces themselves and reaches to take it.
Yeah, you take the rune, and as you do, you see the hand pull back into the wall, and Desmond, you would feel your connection to the weave restore.
So Desmond's
Thank
just like
you.
standing there, hands like on his hips. Then out of nowhere, just like stands up straight. Magic's back.
I want to look in the hole.
There's no hole.
There's no hole, though. It just like disappears back into stone.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Esmeralda, Desmond, Thrain, can I please have a dexterity saving throw?
Are we gonna start floating?
Is it
No.
something I can see coming?
No,
Save.
I would say probably not in this instance.
Okay.
Eh.
You know,
Good rolls though. So, Desmond, as you feel your connection to the weave restore, and you say, and you let everybody know that, all of a sudden you just hear laughter from the ladder behind you.
If I look up like immediately, do I see? What do I see?
If you're standing where you're standing at, you would probably be able to see the silhouette of someone for a brief second, before there is a bright orange flicker.
Fireball. I've never been so grateful to be behind a metal door.
that's a big fireball.
As you each take 21 points of fire damage
Oof.
as the fireball rips through and hits right next to where Desmond is.
Do
And on that note, everybody feel free to roll initiative.
I don't want to.
Either do I.
Did I?
Look at me go.
Thrain
Well,
and then...
do 2 seconds. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah. High or low, Cliff?
High.
Okay, I'm using a fate point.
Okay.
Fuck. Right. Never mind then. The
What-
one thing we can reroll with fate points is initiative.
Oh.
Didn't change anything. No, it did drop me down 1.
So Nell, you probably wouldn't notice right away. Roderick, you would just see this bright light just kind of burst from across the way, as fire erupts on the opposite side of the cavern that you're on.
Dwarvish swearing that you know very well.
Maybe, potentially.
He knows very well. He's been on the receiving end of it a couple times.
It's actually fluent.
And Desmond, Esmeralda, Thrain, feel free to give me a perception roll if you want.
Okay. I don't want to be on the 7 train again. I'd like to get off the 7 train.
Desmond, you would see as the fire starts to dissipate, as the shrubbery around you is ablaze, you would see the figure of a woman crawling down the ladder upside down.
Why you gotta do it like that?
And you would notice a creature that looks very similar to the creatures that you've seen in the tunnels underneath Sandscale.
I don't want to fight a Beodrill.
Using a fate point so I can go first.
Okay.
I am going to. I don't think I ever attuned to it, so he's going to put his hand up to his temple where the crown rests,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to activate his rune.
Okay.
And he's just going to say out loud. Is she still above, like coming down, or is she in here with us yet?
She's still coming down.
Okay. He says, squeeze the earth around her.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a Arcana roll, please. With advantage.
Yeah.
As this creature is crawling down the ladder upside down, you all would feel a quake. And as you do, you would see the three of you up front. You would see that opening that she's crawling through. The front part of it begin to push through, and you just see it just, and as it does, it just severs her in half, and you see her top of her torso just fall down as the opening completely seals with stone.
And as Desmond's like holding the crown, he looks to Thrain. Make sure she's dead.
I can't open that until tomorrow. Looking and not even paying attention to her anymore, just a blocked hole.
I can also open
Do
it
these things
tomorrow.
explode upon death? I don't remember. Cliff's laughing,
I don't like Cliff laughing.
because I'm pretty sure I remember them exploding in hellfire on death.
Nell's not there.
Yeah. Nell's not there. But now it's Nell's turn.
Well, we're not really in combat order anymore.
Okay.
Does it go Bernie? Because that was pretty much what I was doing, is staring at the closed hole.
I'm going
Sure.
to take the new rune and stow it where the other one is, which is in the titties.
Okay.
Because I don't have to actually hold it there. Within the binder it goes.
Everybody within the purple circle, please give me a dexterity saving throw. Thrain, you'd be able to see this one coming.
Yeah, I think I can see this coming. I think I've seen
I'll
this before.
be right back. I need a bio break.
I'm using my thing for that.
I just want to see things.
Esmeralda, has Esmeralda ever seen one of these? I
No.
don't think. No.
Yeah, so Esmeralda, you would see this, like,
Okay, go.
I guess for you, it would, at first glance, see, so this happened very, very quickly, right? Within the span of 6 seconds, this all happened. You would just see a woman climbing down this ladder upside down, and then the earth cutting her in half, her upper torso falls to the ground, and then as Desmond's like, Thrain, go make sure she's dead, you would just see a bright white light.
With my 11, did I see her crawling down?
Yeah, you would have seen her crawling down.
Would I have recognized her?
Not at first, no.
after Desmond told me, or after Desmond,
What are you trying to figure out?
just no mechanical thing, just flavors. It's like,
It probably
when you
wouldn't have
realize-
clicked until like you have an oh shit moment. Like you're like looking at the earth close and you're like, I can't fix that in tomorrow, and then all of a sudden your danger sense flickers for a second and you snap your head down just to see a bright white light.
So what he would have, oh shit, in Dwarvish, and then best he could turn it back to it.
So I'll be nice to you guys. Because it's only half of a Barradrill, I'll say it only does half of the damage. So Desmond and Thrain, you would take 14 points of fire damage. And Esmeralda, you would only take 7. And yeah, Esmeralda, you would just see... No, I did that wrong, didn't I? Shit. Can I have this again? No. I'm lazy. Alright, Esmeralda, you would see this bright white flash, and then all of a sudden, this eruption of hellfire fills this entire cavern. At this point, all of the shrubbery that was burning is just emulated, is just gone. The rocks in this area are melted. The metallic ladder is melted. And I would say at this point, I don't know if Megan can hear me or not, but at this point, Nell would have seen the bright white flash for sure.
I don't think they have wireless headset.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, yeah, Roderick, you see a bright orange flash, then you'd see a bright white flash. And now all of a sudden, besides the torch that Nell had, it is pitch black in this cavern. So we're gonna go. Anybody who has dark vision, you'd be able to see still. Everybody else, it is literally pitch black in here.
Desmond did say that we have our magic back, yes?
Yes.
First things first, fuck the darkness right now. Light on the Warhammer.
All right.
I think that's 20 bright, 20 dim. 10, 20 bright, 20 dim.
I can actually go like this.
I think that's just regular torch.
Token vision.
Effects, I think there is torch effects that you can put on someone. Lighting effect.
Did I just add that to Desmond or did I add that to Thrain? Could I have Thrain clicked? Okay, yeah, it's on you.
I don't see any difference. Like I can, like this looks like you took the light effects off the map for me.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like they're there.
I'll do this. No, stop that.
So what you missed, Nell, is you didn't notice the fireball flash, but you did notice the hellfire explosion flash.
All right, back out that door.
And at this point, you would hear Thrain pissed, just nonstop. There'd been a longer stream of Dwarvish. Hey,
Okay.
that looked right.
Okay. So, and what had happened was, because that opening is sealed shut now, it is pitch black in here. If you had your torch with you, right?
No, I'm gonna say not for like the running part. I didn't verbally say it, but it makes sense that I had handed that off so I would have my hands clear to catch myself if necessary.
Then what I would
I do
say
have
is
my pack, which has more torches.
that torch is probably just incinerated. That was over there after a fireball and a hellfire eruption. So you have dark vision, right?
I do.
All right, so let me do this real quick. So you have dark vision already applied. I think.
Yeah, I can see my gray.
Okay. And then Roderick has blind vision, so it don't matter. And then everybody else is within the line of the light spell. Okay. So now you find yourself on this pillar. Your group on the other side there, you can still see like embers glowing from where the foliage used to be. And you have to make your way back across.
Everyone all right over there? Digging through bag to light up new torch. At least
No.
alive?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so Nell's going to light up a new one of their torches. I will change my inventory. To 8.
All right.
Forgot how painful those things were.
Yeah, Hellfire's a different kind of burn, huh?
Not even that, just... You probably wouldn't heard that. That would have been more at a normal volume.
Roderick, can you see Can you... I know you can see somehow with the blindfold. Are you able to navigate your way back there? Or do you need the assistance of my torch?
No, you can keep your torch.
Okay.
Roderick's safe where he's at.
But it's awfully crowded over there, and I'm seeing a whole lot of lights and explosions.
Don't worry. There's no more access.
Everyone needs
Well,
to
if I
regroup
had
over
to
here.
If I had to take a guess, this is something to do with stone, this rune. I'm just gonna...
Do you say that loud
One,
enough for Thrain to
2,
hear?
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Stone, you say?
Dorian is no longer upset.
No. He
Now
is
has a bulge.
intrigued.
Well, they're all just
Yee.
Esmeralda's just gonna pick herself up, make sure there's like no major like bleeding or anything like that, and then just go
Natural
and
19. Fuck that. I'm not
find
following.
a rest and start doing her meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'm assuming that Roderick's just gonna bloop 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 bloop.
Dosey do.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh,
Can I see the new rune?
You beat me to it. I want to look
Pulls
at
it
it.
out of shirt.
Holds up a single finger above it, prestidigitation, takes it.
Nell was actually passing it to Thrain because he had asked first.
I said I was intrigued by it, but I never asked for it.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's Desmond that
Yeah.
takes it.
Yep.
Considering-
Desmond's just gonna try to find out the nature of this one instead of trying to activate it.
Sure.
Who keeps zooming in?
I
Me.
will end your life.
Me. You will deal with it.
I keep zooming back out, and then immediately you bring it right back in.
That's because it's supposed
So-
to be a tight shot.
I don't want the tight shot.
Give me a Arcana roll, Desmond.
Do you say what you're doing?
Yeah, that whole I'm gonna find out the nature of it, not ask or not activate it, was in character.
Guidance. D4.
Okay.
Hey, that's another +1. Then I can add another 4 on top of that, so that's a +5 to this fucking roll. which we're gonna use.
Okay, so 21.
It's gonna be a 20 because the 1 was already added.
Gotcha. Okay, so 20. Dirty 20. So, as you take the time to study this one, this one appears different than the others that you've seen so far. It almost looks like it hasn't been it hasn't had the wear of the years that it's been down here applied to it. It still looks newer. There's not really a lot of blemishes on it or anything. It's fairly if you weren't a master crafter, like, you could easily assume that this thing was recently made. What is everybody else doing while Desmond is doing this?
Staring at Desmond.
Basically.
Who needs heals?
A grunt. Out of me.
I could use a little bit.
Who looks the worst when Nell looks around?
Give me a medicine roll.
Roderick.
Well, you know what? Thrain's the one who grunted first. So Thrain is gonna get 15 lay on hands.
All right.
And then so will Esmeralda.
All right.
You are gonna get a nod and a quiet thank you from her.
Cliff, are you doing that? Should I update my own?
What?
Lower
Adding
healing?
15 health?
Yeah.
I don't got a button that really works for the lay on handses.
You should. Didn't I give you one that gives you like 5 healing per click? Or was that for a different campaign?
I know Vardrock had that.
It
Okay.
does have a 5 healing per click.
Okay.
So
I thought it did that.
I can do this. I can go click 1, 2. It's not doing it. I said click
You don't have anyone targeted.
and
Yeah, you do.
click. There we go. Since I'm doing both.
Yeah, I think you were healing yourself for 5 that whole time
3.
when no one was clicked on. Oh, what?
I don't think
Did
so.
it work?
Because I think Nell. I was looking at Nell. Nell was the least hurt, and they still had 10 the whole time.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it didn't
Well,
actually heal me any. It just kept saying Nell is healing.
okay. No worries. I mean, it worked. All right. All right. Desmond, as you're studying this, you get this this feeling of perpetuity, like an endless cycle, and you feel like this rune has been trapped in an endless cycle, and you almost feel this sorrow for whatever was guarding this rune. Like it had been trapped here specifically to guard this by the powers of the rune itself.
But it's nature?
Desmond like holds it up to the party, looks at Thrain, kind of shakes his head, and kind of says, I don't, in all due respect, I don't know if any of you would be able to fully utilize this without harm to yourself or us.
If that one takes big brain energy, that one takes big brain energy.
It has to do with time, and at the moment, what I can figure out is holding time in place.
We got a pause button, folks.
And I'll say specifically, you don't sense it has anything to do with time in the sense of like chronology or like chronomancy. Like it's not time in that sense. But you do sense perpetuity rather than time.
For those of us who don't do well with vocab, Cliff, please, for the love of
It-
God.
Doesn't mature.
Perpetuity would be like the advancement of like perpetuation, like to be perpetual. Perpetuity is like the act of being perpetual. So meaning you sense perpetuity in this. So like think of like perpetual
Ageless?
motion, but not time necessarily. And I'm being very specific with saying not time because it doesn't have anything to do with time in the sense of chronological time. But it does have to do with perpetuity.
Has to do with remaining the same. Got it. So it can be used as inertia. It is the inertia rock.
And I guess I'll say, based on what Nell said, you don't get a sense that this has anything to do with stone.
Took
Yeah.
that, by the way. Desmond shook his head at Thrain.
Right.
I just wanted to vocalize that.
Disappointing. I was guessing because of the look to be cut out of stone pillars being near perfect and, well, the stone hand. But
That does make sense, though. Being that everything here is still. I mean, yeah, it looks like it's been here a while, but still in almost perfect condition. I'm right in saying that, right, Cliff? I'm not.
No, you're good. That is a very accurate description of what you see.
Desmond's kind of like just holding the rune up, like in between all of them.
That's all you. I don't want to fuck with that shit.
I have no clue what I can even begin to use this for.
Then, just like before, practice. That's all we can do. Just make sure you're far enough away from us, but still within line of sight, so one of us can maybe come grab you. I don't know.
If we're splitting these up, this one might be best to have Esmeralda to hold on to.
Do we want nothing against
gonna
you?
see me
Looking at Esmeralda,
stop.
nothing. I'm gonna.
And be
I'm gonna
like,
look. Nothing against you, staring at Esmeralda. Do we want to listen to what the Lich said?
The Lich already affected one of us and we handed it straight over. It doesn't matter who is holding it.
No,
No,
the
no, no.
Archlich.
not the hag,
Oh.
the Archlich.
Esmeralda shouldn't even touch him.
I placed one against Esmeralda and it had no effect. She
So
can
where she might not be able to utilize it, she can hold on to it at least.
It's up to you guys.
She's gonna look around. I am not for this.
If
Okay.
you do not wish to have it, I am not against having it on any of our persons to be in particular, but if nobody wants to have it, I'm more than willing to keep it. I think it makes more sense for Desmond to have it until we truly figure out what it can do, because, well, he's the only one probably smart enough among us to figure out what it does without hurting everyone.
Then like you look over at him and he just like for the first time he looks fucking confused.
I'll hold on to it if it'll make you feel better.
Then you would
I-
have to.
I can activate it
No matter what,
safely,
anyone would have
at
to
least.
at this point.
No, I thought. No.
Everybody has one but you,
Esmeralda.
Yeah, Esmeralda, Desmond. I know.
Esmeralda and Desmond.
You won't have to deal with this.
I do
Okay,
not
and
feel comfortable knowing where it is. If you wish for me to hold it, fine, but put it somewhere on me that I don't know where it is.
I will activate it for a single time. Not now. But see how it affects the world. Then I'll make my decision afterwards.
Sounds good to me.
Roderick?
You're the magic guy.
N?
No problem.
Did you say N?
He's mocking me for my...
I get it.
I mean, Nell is already short. Her full name is Nella Saris.
It's a title thing.
Ah, well... Shouldn't you be calling me Nella Saris then, since I'm an Umbra?
You introduced yourself as Nell.
Yeah. Desmond. Sorry. I didn't realize it meant that much to you.
Everyone get your rest. We may have an ambush waiting for us in the morning.
What's new?
We can possibly create a new path out of here. And he like taps the crown.
I should. Been messing with some new spells I got recently. I might be able to. It's not a lot, but I can move. Move some stone around.
For now, rest, prepare for possible combat in the morning with your spells. That's all we can do for now.
The only other thing I can think of that may work is if I were to activate my rune, because it is of elemental nature. Although it is the binding of the storm, so that might not work. I was thinking about trying to find a way to create an opening with that, but
More water with our only exit closed in this area might not be the best idea.
I will experiment when we are no longer in here if it can be used to do things like move rocks as if a landslide were happening, but we're not doing that right now. Not when our lives depend on it. Cliff was just there like, hey, that would be funny.
Please do that.
Huh.
Thrain, your rune is not going to work here.
No. This is me talking. not
Necrotic
Thrain.
bloom.
But
Unless we want to. The only other rune that I could see doing something is that we know that the Beadril's Hellfire could be used to melt rock into obsidian, or sand into obsidian. There's
Roderick,
always-
load up a Hellfire bullet and shoot our way out of here.
For one, I haven't made those yet. But two,
This isn't exactly the time to play with the rune if you haven't mastered it yet. Yeah. Sorry about that. As you were saying, Adam.
I was meant to be muted.
what is the new one does rocks and stuff?
No.
There is not really a good way to explain what the new one does.
The last one from Sea Bluff.
Sea Bluff was reality. That one's been used already.
Yeah, but that was like days ago, wasn't it?
That was
I'll point up at the no longer open opening.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think did that?
Great.
Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Spell control water.
Uh-huh.
I can't do it right now, but no, I couldn't do that for what I wanted. Never mind. Never mind.
So, is anybody doing anything?
Getting ready for bed. No, we have downtime activity we can do. Desmond,
yes.
the armor chains thing. Can we do that tonight? Today? Should we wait and do it another time?
He like looks around.
What else are we gonna do until we're
Don't have
fully
any other
rested for tomorrow?
plans.
Really? Really, Capital? Everybody else it's a blessing or bardic boot. Would you get me a skill challenge?
Yeah, fuck you.
Roderick, without really saying anything, he's going to start hop skipping and teleporting back to that other door.
Where are you going?
Trying to find a way out.
Have fun. Let me know.
Roderick needs some alone time.
And when he gets there, he's going to knock on the door.
Nothing happens.
Is the door open still?
Yeah, I guess it would be, yeah. And Nell, unless Nell closed it behind them for some reason, then the door would still be ajar.
Oh, then he's going to go in if he can.
Yeah. And as you walk in, the giant hand that was sticking out of the wall is gone, and the area where the wall, where it was sticking out of, is just a smooth wall now.
Hey, Mr. Hand, we want to leave, but we can't. Is there another way that we can leave? your house. We don't want to bother you anymore. Hello?
Nothing happens.
Knocks on the wall.
Nothing. It's completely solid.
Alright. And he is going to come back out.
What?
He's going to look down at the... He can see the water.
He can see the water. It's 40 feet down.
Distance between him and that next pillar over, is it like...
10 feet either side of you.
10 feet. Okay, too big.
You got to do the Emperor's New Groove back to back. Slide down the wall.
I believe we have to smell this all night.
All right. Let's have some fun with it. So he is going to try some parkour shit and just kind of... He's going to jump over, hang off of the next pillar, slide down, and just kind of hop from side to pillar as he's descending.
Okay. So it's only about a 5 foot. Yeah, no, it's about a 10-foot gap. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and give me a. And you're gonna slide all the way down to the water, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a acrobatics roll.
Just gonna see.
So you slide down, push off the wall, get yourself down, and as you get into the water, the water comes up to about just above your knees, and you notice that it is filled with dead fish. And as you're sort of like moving your way through, the fish are making this like difficult terrain because like you have to kind of wade through this. And as you do, you start seeing things moving in the water.
What you doing, Roderick?
Seeing if there's a way out. There's a lot of dead fish down here.
John, can I have a D4, please?
No.
As you are pushing your way through, you see what appears to be like a 3 or so inch long maggot crawl out of one of the fish, and it latches onto your side.
No.
And you take 3 piercing damage as this thing bites you, and you feel it begin to burrow.
I'm gonna cut it in fucking half.
As this thing is like burrowing into you at the moment, I'm gonna make you do an attack roll for it. What are you gonna use to attack it?
You know what?
Guide.
No.
What the fuck?
The fuck, man?
It's in my mouth. Stop it.
No, it would make more sense that his panic response would be gun.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You're just gonna shoot it? Are you using any special ammo?
No.
Okay. Go ahead, and if you're gonna use the gun, you said in a panic. Go ahead and make the attack roll. It should be like really, really easy to hit it unless you fuck up. Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and do damage.
Question mark?
All right. So you shoot this thing, and you see it like you hear it make like a, and it wiggles faster, and it starts to burrow like feverishly.
Second shot?
Sure.
You good down there, Roderick?
No, something's fucking trying to burrow into me.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead, or was that damage for the second one?
That was
20
damage.
20 hits that one. Yeah, you shoot it the second time, and you see like a chunk of it fall off, but you still see it wiggling into your side as it is just barely clinging on to life.
I rolled the 17 perception.
Uh-huh.
Can I see any of this?
Probably not, given the fact that, like, Roderick is down at the bottom between two pillars, 40 feet down on the opposite side. So he's like about 80 feet or so away from you, probably. So you would just hear the two gunshots ring off. Bam, bam.
Would you like help?
Preferably.
Would you like help? Ah!
Excuse you. No. Poof.
What is Thrain doing?
Poof.
Okay.
Do I need to make another perception roll?
Yeah, I mean, you would, like, from there, with the light spell on you, all you would probably see is, like, the silhouette, or, like, barely visible Roderick down there just flailing, shooting his gun off.
What does this require? Okay. I'd like to see it.
And I would say, for all intents and purposes of it, like, the thing that Roderick's talking about, you definitely don't see.
I figured, Mark. I don't see anything, Roderick. What is it?
He's like still aiming the gun at his side. It's trying to get in me.
Is anybody else doing anything? Is there hearing this shit going on in this very closed cavern?
Well, I mean, this is all I can do for a while is hop, hip hop, and hop it up my way closer.
You wouldn't be able to get that.
Get there?
You wouldn't be able to get that far. I mean, it's not like Boulder.
Killer jumps.
It's not like Boulder's Gate though. Like the distance that you move while jumping counts as your movement.
Oh, turn-based order, right?
Yeah.
So Mel moves one. Can we just keep all of those in line for each sequential turn? Because I already
Sure.
rolled them for the athletics. Thanks.
You could technically do two of them, I would assume.
Oh,
Yeah, because just a dash, sorta.
if we're not like technically are we in initiative still?
You're not in initiative, but I'm purposefully capping this at one turn because mechanically it matters.
Right. Could I, if you allow it, his bonus spawn his echo, who is like trying to grab this thing and pull it out?
Sure.
Okay. So not an attack, but he's like trying to stop it from getting any further in.
Yeah.
Just so I know, not a brain. How big is this thing that's trying to burrow into him?
It's about 3-inch long, like maggot-looking creature. 3 inches long and probably about an inch or so in diameter.
Okay.
And as Roderick can attest to, gnarly teeth on the front of it. All right. So Nell starts hopping along the pillars. Anybody else doing anything?
For this, no.
Okay.
Husband's working on the chains.
Can I retcon that I have the rope that we've tied together with me? Because that was my initial intent, was to be able to lower it down to get him the fuck out of there.
You can if you spend a fate point.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, you have the rope with you. All right. No one else is doing anything. Roderick, your echo starts pulling on it. From where you shot it, it rips it sort of in half, and the front half of it burrows itself into your side, and you feel it move under your skin.
Time to get rid of Roderick.
Roderick agrees.
Are we gonna have another thing lay eggs in Roderick?
I
I'm gonna say maybe. Actually, I'm gonna say probably not. Roderick, you feel it like kind of swim subdermally, and then all of a sudden it like goes deeper inside, and then you stop feeling it. So you're standing in this water, you're still seeing things moving around you. What are you gonna do?
Cry?
Not much to
Is
do.
crying's a free action.
So we're not in turn order right now, so everybody can feel free to say they're doing whatever they want to do all at once.
Boing boing. Start throwing rope down to him.
Sure. Is Roderick just standing there like freezing in panic, or is he like, what's he doing?
Did Nell make it down to the bottom?
Nell's not making it down. Nell's on a pillar,
Oh,
jumping
Lowering
across.
you a rope.
Yeah, but Nell's not quite there yet either. Like where they are in the map right now is where they are.
I have unfortunately closed that map.
Oh shit, yo bad, homie.
Mm-hmm.
Did that
It was
work?
unintentional when it no.
Oh, let me do this then. I've learned how to do it, guys.
There it is.
alright, he's gonna.
Okay. I will continue to boing my way over.
He's just gonna tell Thrain, get out of the water. And
Thrain's
he's
not in the
gonna-
water.
I'm not in the water.
Oh, I
You were
thought
the-
somebody was in the fucking water.
No, you were the
Nobody
only one that decided to
Okay.
test the water out.
was- He's gonna climb up the rope as far as he needs to before poofing up to the top.
So you're gonna run over to here to get to
Yep.
the rope, right?
Yep.
Okay. Can I please have a D4? um. As you're running over there to the rope, you feel another one of these things bite you on your calf, slightly below the water surface.
He's gonna try and switch with his echo and see if that works.
You switch with the echo, and then you hear your echo like say something, and then it just shatters.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So the pillar where Thrain is and the one next to it.
Uh-huh.
How far is that?
Those are all 40 feet. Each pillar is 40 feet from the surface of the water.
Oh, between each other.
Oh, like
They
10 feet.
look so closer. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. He's fuck the rope. Well, no, because he's already over. No. Okay.
Yeah, if your echo was over here, so you're back over here then where your echo was.
Okay, yeah, fuck walking through that water. He's going to try to do the reverse parkour his way back
Sure.
up the pillars.
Little bit harder going back up. Go ahead and give me a acrobatics. We'll say it's a DC 17.
Okay. Oh, you were dancing on the fucking.
Yeah. So you switch places real quick. Like Nell, you see Roderick grab the rope for just a brief second, and then all of a sudden you see him shatter. And then all of a sudden you hear Roderick like "fuck this," and then you see him like start jumping up the wall. And Roderick, you get about halfway up the wall, and you hear a as your boot just kind of skids across the smooth stone, and you just go, whoo, as you fall back first into this water. Can I please have another D4 roll?
Roderick, if you wish, I could bring you here, but it involves using magic on you.
Fuck you, witch.
As you fall under the water, you see two of those things crawl out of dead fishes near you and latch onto your coat, and you see it like biting through your coat, but not actually breaking skin. As like two of them are like attached like leeches onto your duster.
Yeah, he's gonna peel that off.
Now, as you go to do this second jump, you fall.
Poof. Face stepped.
Where at?
Right back up to the top of that pillar I was trying to aim for.
Okay.
Just-
Yeah, so you jump, and you feel like as you jump, the loose stone of the pillar you came from just kind of catch you a little bit, and you notice that you just start, you're way shorter than you want to be, so you just poof your way up there. As Roderick is screaming, flailing, getting out of the water, ripping these things off of his duster and tossing them.
Rope's back down. Just climb the fucking rope!
Yeah, kind of hard to do now. If the rope is now closer, he is going to.
Yes, Nell
definitely
is directly above you now.
go for the rope.
All right, cool. Give me a athletics roll, Roderick, with advantage, seeing how you got the rope. Much lower of a DC now.
All right.
That'll fucking do. You see Roderick grab the rope. Roderick doesn't even look like he climbs. He looks like he's running up the stone and the rope's just in his hand. As he grabs that, and he's just like... and you both are occupying the same space here, so it is a bit precarious.
Yeah, we're very close.
he's-
I'm gonna need you to do the echo thing to transport elsewhere now.
Yeah, as fast as he possibly can, he is poofing over to Desmond.
you see all of a sudden Roderick's, as you're like holding on to him and you're like right next to him, all of a sudden you see him shift a little bit, like his hat looks like it's facing the opposite direction, and then all of a sudden it just disappears in your arms, and you just hear
And then poof back.
He is immediately running over to Desmond, like pulling his shirt off. He's like, "It's inside me. It's inside. Knock me out. Cut me open. Get this the fuck out of me." He's like,
Esmeralda, I give you
throws the
permission to
sword
bring
down.
me over there.
Okay. I'm gonna use boop. And then boop. Boop.
and he's not waiting long. He's like, "Do you have something to knock me out?"
Desmond's
The
like,
brain does.
I got a warhammer.
Desmond like puts on his mask. He's like pulling out his gloves, pulling out some knives and shit. And he just like looks at you. No, starts moving closer.
Here, this might help. You'll steal a poke and lidocaine. That's all you get.
From the med kit.
Yep, you get lidocaine.
Ooh, slightly numbed.
No, give me all of it.
Nope. Unless you're buying a new one.
He's like, he
What
pulls.
Can we make chloroform with the jug? Good night.
He stirs, like he's like shaking off his duster to try and fling these fucking things off if they're still hanging on somehow.
Brain will pull a random bottle out of his bag. Here, drink this.
So real quick, I gotta make a ruling here. So you're gonna use 2 charges at Dimension Door, one to get over there and one to get back?
I know, I was reading that right now.
I mean, if you can cast it twice in one day, we're kind of stuck down here for the day. If not, Nell can do the jumps.
I can. So what I'm gonna do is instead of using it, I'm gonna teleport to the 2 times
Poofs.
the poofs, which is 1
You've
poof.
already poofed once, though.
Yep, so I get 2 poofs.
Right.
And then
You should have 4.
nope, I get 3.
You have 4. It goes off your proficient. Oh wait,
Yours does.
I keep forgetting that she's fucking low level.
She's only 1 level lower than you.
That one level matters here.
It does. I'm even more curious now what you're doing.
Now I need you to jump. I'm going to catch you, and then we are going to poop.
You are going to move over, and I'm going to jump there. You do not try to catch me. I will knock your ass down.
Okay. She scoots over like as far back to the wall as she can.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you guys are both occupying the same pillar.
Very minimal space, big hugs, and dimension door.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll just take you both over here then. All right. So while that's going on, what is Desmond doing here?
Cutting Roderick open.
Roger, you'll get a random liquor bottle in your face.
Yeah, the alchemy jug is right in front of you if you want it.
Well, Brandon just pulled a random liquor bottle out of his bag, and then whatever the alchemy jug is.
Yeah, upon like trying to like looking at his duster, did those things, are they still like on it at all?
Well, you say you tore them off, right?
Well, he took off the coat.
Oh, okay.
No, he took shirt.
No,
Yeah,
when
no,
he
it
went
didn't
over to Desmond, he took off his shirt to show where it burrowed in.
I would say that like if you took off your duster in the water, and then all that shit happened, that they probably would have fell off by now. How many? If we're talking turns, how many turns do you think it's been climbing up the rope, poofing all the way over there? Because to swap places is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns just to get there. So it's been about 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, about 10 or so.
Okay. So as you get to the top of the rope where Nell is, you summon your echo, switch places with it, and then you start to feel a pain from like within your core. And at first you feel it kind of like a few inches in from where the wound was, and then every time, every 6 seconds or so, you feel another like pinch from inside you, and you feel it moving upwards.
And like with his shirt off, is there like a noticeable bulge like starting to move up?
No. No, it's supposed to be 66, sorry. So you've taken 19 damage so far. No, you don't see anything. You feel it moving up, and every time you feel it, it almost feels like it's moving towards like the upper left part of your chest.
Okay. So faster than you've probably ever seen someone down a bottle of liquor. He is downing the fuck out of that. He is going to put
It's
part of his...
absolute literal firewater. No proper taste. It's just shitty alcohol.
Yep.
You just hand this man Everclear.
Desmond is like fucking gearing up or whatever. Not fast enough for Roderick, who is freaking the fuck out.
I'm waiting to roll.
Everyone else he was like putting on gloves and shit. So in that time, as soon as he feels the pain in his chest, like he's gonna turn his gun on himself in that spot, and he's gonna pull the trigger twice. I'm guessing I don't need to roll.
You don't need to roll to hit, no. Well, actually, you do need to roll to hit. For the sakes of your gun could jam, or you could crit.
Yeah, and I would say that's probably advantage, being that he's not dodging from his own shot. That he's trying.
Taking a ride down the sewer slide right now.
I would say it's not advantage, but it's a guaranteed hit. If that makes sense.
I will roll 2 shots.
Okay. Yeah.
So when is this happening?
Like right in front of you.
Well, like, is it?
You handed him the alcohol. He downed it. He looks over at Desmond, who was like finishing up putting on his gear. And in that amount of time, he was like, pop, pop.
Yep.
Can you roll damage on yourself, please? Twice. You see Rod pop falls back onto the ground.
That's one way to not feel it. Spare the dying.
He ain't dead yet. He's still kicking.
Desmond, can you give me a medicine roll, please? And if you think there's a different roll that you could use to determine what the hell this thing was, and what's happening from like a medical point of view, you're free to use anything that you think would make more sense.
Guidance, if I can.
So that's what, a D4?
Yeah.
So +7.
Just barely. So, you would, based on just the description of what Roderick said when he was in the pit, and then like kind of like his behavior of like him shooting himself in the chest, you would assume that he probably has rot grubs inside of him. Actually, give me another medicine roll. I would say with your work with the Black Lotus, you'd probably have advantage on this. Okay, So that takes it up from a 17 to a dirty 20? No, 21. Okay. So
No, dirty 20.
17 plus 4?
13 plus 3 plus 4.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. So dirty 20. You would know that the simplest way to get rid of the rot grub would be to burn it if it was still on the surface, and it would like let go immediately. At the stage that it's at right now, you would know that Roderick is at a very high risk of catching a disease from this thing if it were to die inside of him. And essentially it would be an infestation of rot grubs, and it would spawn more as it burrows into his heart. You also know that just the nature of how these things feed, that if Roderick were to die while these things are burrowing into him, that he would just be dead. Like,
No,
there's
thank you.
no death saving throw, he would just be dead.
So, for
No,
reference,
thank you.
Brain is pretty much right across from you on Roderick's body.
Nell
So,
will be there too, ready to assist in whatever way possible.
so Desmond, you would know with a dirty 20 that like cure disease would be what you would want to have cast on him to make sure he doesn't succumb to this.
Lesser restoration? Is there an actual cure disease spell?
I mean,
What
I
you
can
want.
cure a disease with lesser restoration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I can cast without using spell slots or anything.
Yeah.
I can just innately cast that now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So Desmond like sees Roderick pop into himself, collapse. I walk over and and he like squats down and he's like, "You just made this a lot more difficult. Don't go to sleep. If you do, you're just dead. We're not bringing you back. That's how this thing works. If it dies, you're dead. We're not bringing you back. That's how.
Let's
Hearing
talk
you say
more
that-
cut, man.
Hear
He's
you
going-
say if he passes out, he's dead. I mean, target Roderick. Level 3 cure wound, just like a no, you will not die.
Does the wound that he made like close up?
It probably closes a little bit, yeah.
One of the
That's why I
gunshot
need
wounds.
that. So,
I can cure disease with lay on hands. Let me know if you need it.
I don't. Please just let me work. Desmond will go start off with a lesser restoration, do what he can to lesser restoration, prestidigitation, do what he can to get it out of him. A final prestidigitation, then another lesser restoration, then he will be done.
All right.
Get a lollipop.
Yeah, pop, pop, scoop, a pop.
Okay. So as you're doing this and you do your lesser restoration, as soon as he does the lesser restoration, Roderick, you probably don't know specifically which one it is as he's doing all these things, but as soon as he does the lesser restoration, you feel this thing stop moving and the pain like goes away like immediately.
Probably can't tell over the two gunshots.
Yeah, I was about to say the other pain still there, but like the pain that is traveling up your chest, you stop feeling.
He's like, it stopped moving. Whatever you did, pull it out.
Please stop talking and let me work.
Work and I'll stop talking.
Stop moving.
See how calm you are if you had this shit inside you.
Whole person, damn it.
All right. So need to pause. Go meta for one moment. I need everybody to roll me a roll on the Table of Fate 2025. Desmond, roll twice.
Boop.
Table of Fate.
Oh, well, fine.
What the fuck?
God damn.
I mean, this shit is making me pretty fucking sick to my stomach.
Is this good or bad?
You nothing. It's all spell shit.
I am more magical than you, Thrain. Oh, my gunshot wound.
Okay. So that's first. Nell and Esmeralda, you each can add a D8 to your next roll. And where is the thing there? Okay.
Doing all the cards and stuff.
And Esmeralda, you have that as well. I will rely on you all to keep track of this right now. Okay. Everybody, please give me a perception roll. Desmond, Roderick, yours will be at disadvantage. Thrain, Nell, feel free to propose disadvantage on yourself if you think that you would be distracted to outside scenarios while paying attention to what is going on with Desmond and Roderick.
Absolutely. And also remembering to put in that -1 for my unlucky. Okay. That's fine.
And then
Yeah, I was a little distracted and I was a little close to that second one.
And Esmeralda, can I please have a perception roll?
Nell is just trying not to look at Roderick at this point, I think, because of the grub being scooped out of him and stuff being pretty nasty. Like, you know what? We're just gonna...
So, as you're looking away, a faint, almost chemical smell catches your nose now. And Roderick, as you're just sort of laying on this pillar on the ledge, and you're like looking away as Desmond is like suturing you. You notice looking over at the water that is coming through, that the water has turned to almost like a deep green. And both Nell and Roderick, you start to notice that there is like a smoke that is starting to come from the pit below. And both of you start to smell this very caustic chemical smell brewing from the waters below.
Either I'm hallucinating or something's happening with the water over there.
Nell would like to use their rune
Okay. To do what?
We are going to freeze the water / liquid trying to get in here.
Okay.
So whatever this green shit is no longer coming in here.
Okay. Give me an Arcana roll, please.
Okay. Didn't we last time have me not have to have issues with it quite so much or something because of my looking into it?
We said that the next time that you actually like stop to take time to analyze it, you would get advantage. Because you didn't actually activate it. You kind of just like you kind of toyed around with what it was. But you haven't done that just yet. So this will be just a straight Arcana roll.
Golden D20. I don't know.
A golden
Does that
D20
give me
would be a reroll.
Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna need it anyways. Yeah. Yep.
You gonna use another one?
I'm scared. But I guess I'll use that last one and pray. Please.
Ah, not there.
That's much better.
Is that enough?
It's better than it was.
So
Yeah.
as you hold this up, you hold your hand up, and you're focusing on this water that's streaming in, and you're thinking about freezing it, and you feel this rune go ice cold in your hand. And as it's going cold in your hand, you start to see the water freezing. And you start hearing like the sound as the water is freezing below.
So I would also like to specify, because I know Desmond had told us to be as specific as possible when putting in our intentions. It is freeze the water to stop more from flowing in, but do not make it so cold that it hurts my comrades. Like, in the room itself. I ain't looking to start a blizzard, is basically what I'm going for.
I will say that is not what you said before you activated it, but I'm gonna say that's fine. But that's fine.
That's why I wanted to interrupt and be like, whoa, let me word this better before you actually told me everything that happened.
Yeah, no worries. You all see Nell pull this out, and you see this brilliant blue light start coming out of the gem instead of the normal electric that you would see. You start seeing the water freezing, and then you start seeing the ice crawling down Nell's arm.
Fake arm, real arm.
Whatever arm they're holding it with.
They had lost their right arm, and they are lefty. So,
Real
I'm
arm.
assuming it's in the left arm. So, real arm.
No. Your arm.
Yeah, already down on one knee. Yeah, no shit!
You see it crawling down the arm, and then you see it start to envelop over Nell. And you are watching this cold creeping around Nell and freezing them solid. Does anybody do anything with this?
I'm a little preoccupied.
Yeah, I'm not in a position to help.
You
Hey,
need
Roger, give me
to
5.
You need to stop focusing on it.
So, Esmeralda Thrain, do you do anything as you see the ice starting to envelop? No.
I'm going to, with my gauntlet in the hand, try to take the rune from Nell.
Easy.
Like, fuck, I gotta
I'm
make
just-
another one of those now.
Trying to... The only reason I'm not responding for what Nell would do next is because I'm assuming you're kind of letting everybody go like
Yeah.
it would be around.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Thrain, by the time you go to try to take this out of Nell's hand is encased in ice. Their entire arm is encased in ice and is creeping down their chest, up their neck. The rune, for all intents and purposes, is cemented in the hand, encased in ice.
Hey, Mom, lost another arm today.
Right? Next week, hey mom, there goes my leg.
Mother,
You're not
it is
gonna
me.
believe this.
I am Nell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Desmond learn how to make Warforged just in case.
What is this? This is... No. That's not what I want. Why can't I be Ignis right now and have fire?
Why can't you just heal my ass?
So that's not going to stop you from freezing solid?
There's
You're
our
right, but
heals
my
aren't
turn
gonna-
next round can be unactivating said rune.
Can you unactivate them? Because Desmond was never able to unactivate a room.
Nell, when they
I
stopped
know
focusing
Nell was able to
earlier.
unactivate them, and that was like that kind of blew Desmond's mind. Is like, you can do that?
Yeah, when Nell stopped the whirlpool from sucking Esmeralda down. So, yes, I would assume that if Nell goes and the storm cease, or so we pray.
I'm not doing that.
I'll be honest, the first
thing
thing that would come to Thrain's mind is trying to get that out of your hand, so you wouldn't even think about trying to heal you.
Either way, cemented in my hand right now. So good luck.
Yep, and that's why I'm not.
Yeah.
That's the first thing is to grab your hand. One, to not let the rune fall. Two, to try to get the rune out.
Can I have a dex saving throw with advantage, Thrain?
Can I see it?
Yeah, that's why I said with advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. As you grab onto Nell's hand to try to take this, you feel the cold creeping down your wrist. You are able to pull your hand away. You take 11 points of cold damage.
You need to release it, Nell. As
I already said I know.
As his hands are pretty much cupped now beneath the rune where it would fall. If it just Nell just lets go.
Thrain's in the same position Desmond was in.
Yep. With the same exact rune.
Nell, give me a con save, please. And you forgot to use your D8, so roll a D8 first and then add that to your con save.
I'm also going to give them a bardic inspiration.
That works. So roll
How much is
the
bardic inspiration again? A D4?
D6, I think, at her level. Let me see.
I'm looking for it right now. It's not command.
D8.
Heroism?
It's a D8.
Another D8.
All right, so give me a con save plus 17.
15.
And
15,
minus 1
15.
because of my unlucky.
So 14.
So, plus 14.
I think this
Con
gives you a
save.
pretty good chance here.
Considering I already have +6 to con saves,
Don't
yeah.
crit it. 26 on a 3.
You manage to fend off this this creeping cold. As you feel the effects of the rune cease. And your arm is still frozen completely solid.
Kind of glaring at the rune through gritted teeth in their it's in their hand. You don't control me, I control you. And then they're just gonna like smack the frozen arm on the wall to try to like break the ice off of themselves.
Bold move, Cotton.
I like it.
Give me an athletics roll.
My hands don't leave from beneath where the rune would fall.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna let this rune fall.
It's gonna be fine, guys. I don't know what you're freaking out about.
Yeah, so you as you slam your arm against the wall, you hear the ice crackle a little bit and you kind of get the rotational ability back, but your hand is basically still frozen shut around this rune as you're feeling the ice begin to crumble a little bit.
Esmeralda, torch. I have some in my bag.
There's still one lit on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, torch.
Grab it and walk towards the arm. And hold it so they can move their arm closer. I ain't fucking risking anyone getting mad at me.
On the verge of putting smearing sight on my fucking hand.
At this moment, I would say, Desmond, you're probably wrapped up with what you were doing.
Nell is defrosting.
Everybody, go ahead and give me another perception roll based on sound. And I guess just for for immersion, I'm going to turn off the dripping water sound because the water is no longer running.
Hey, I should probably... I've been in Opus this whole time.
Oh, that's your bad.
Yeah, it
The
is.
music's been so nice. It's been so peaceful. You really missed out.
Around this time, Nell, as you're kind of breaking the ice off of your arm, you start hearing this kind of at first it almost sounds like a dragging, like something dragging across the ground sound. You hear like a and then you all start to notice the area of the earth that had closed on the Barradrill. You start noticing a faint glow coming from that area.
Great! Remember that healing potion that I just finished making?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I sure am thirsty.
Are you gonna share it with the class?
No, I can't share it with the fucking class.
Not that. The news you got.
You're the
Stuff
only one
that we don't hear.
noticed.
Yeah. Like, oh great. Heads up, guys. We got company. Like, gesturing up.
Already? I thought we had till morning.
How long was I able to rest Cliff? Like, how long did all this...
10 minutes.
Okay.
It hasn't been
None.
long.
A non-rest.
That's what I figured. Okay. I'm gonna go up to is it? God damn it. Boop. No. Boop. Not even gonna tell Roderick anything.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, fuck you, Roderick.
That's fine.
Takes another. Clear.
Esmeralda
Going up to 3.
kind of just attempts to shrug you off, but not really paying attention to you. Just whoever needs it, I have a healing potion in my bag. God damn, thanks. Max heal?
Okay. 3 targets.
Probably Roderick. Someone grab that out of my bag.
Yeah, no, I attempted to heal Roderick. I was only able to do so much.
Healing potion, my bag. Grab it.
Shit. So that's 3. How much is the healing potion?
You're just
heal
getting
for?
repeatedly ignored. Grab it yourself.
I'm
No.
not. I'm not moving from trying to catch this rune. I'm not letting it fall.
Yeah, no. How much
It's
is your
not
healing?
falling anywhere. Nell's hand is moving now.
Is it?
Over the torch repeatedly. I'm thawing, yeah.
Not to mention,
I did-
it was in their hand.
Like
frozen.
mini fist, so
Yeah,
it's not falling.
I didn't realize that the hand was freed up yet, is what I was getting at.
I mean, it's not quite freed up, but Nell's not opening their hand. They're going back and forth over the torch to, like,
Stick
Not-
to what you're doing, Dwayne. I'm full on your side.
I don't trust that rune to not do funky
You
shit.
know what Desmond fucking thinks about this shit. He did the
How
same
much
thing.
healing does the thing do? The potion?
Is it a regular or a greater?
Regular.
44 plus 4. So
except
12.
he can take a full action
Well-
to do it.
2d4 plus 2 is for regular.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
greater
'cause it-
44 plus 4?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, greater deals 20. 44 plus 4.
Okay.
But if he just drinks the whole potion himself,
10.
takes his time. Yeah, it's flat 10.
I can put 10 lay on hands in him. Boop, boop.
Roderick's taking his time to drink the potion. Just
Uh-huh.
delectable. All right. What's everybody doing at this point? Like
Right,
you're
the
still hearing.
fireball. I was looking at everybody's health, like, what happened? What? Everybody's so low. Too tired for this. Don't mind me.
So you all are still hearing the sound of that dragging sound, and you're watching the ceiling above you begin to glow more and more.
So yeah.
Yeah.
What are we gonna
Move
do about that?
where the ceiling is glowing away from that.
I mean, it's pretty much like, we'll say like right above. What? What you doing? Probably like right above, like here.
Yeah. Good. So I'm happy where I am. And I'm still using the torch to thaw out my arm. Let me know when that's done. Or if healing myself the way I have already helped with the ice at all. Because I used magical healing, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, for all intents and purposes, we could say that you're basically good to go at this point.
Great, then I'm gonna stow that bad boy right back where it lives.
Seeing you stow it. Sorry, I have bad experiences with that one.
You're fine.
And then
It didn't feel
turns
good.
and
But we're fine.
just says sorry, turns his back to you, grabs his warhammer and a shield, and get ready to smack at whoever comes down.
Yeah.
Like, he's not standing right beneath it, but someone comes down, he's in their face.
If you have runes, as soon as that opens up, unleash the full power of them through that entrance.
I'll look to you. I haven't practiced mine. No thanks.
Holds up a hand.
He'll hold out his arm.
He'll fucking.
You gotta hold hands.
Oh wait, hang
unclasp-
on. Okay, I forgot I got it, and then he'll take it out.
Alright, so Desmond's gonna hold an action to unleash the fucking necrotic blast through this fucking opening.
Readying action to drop a moonbeam right at the pillar, straight through that entrance.
Laying on his back, pointing a gun.
You don't have to be prone, dude. Stand up.
No, fuck that.
Tummy hurts.
Right. I want to fight him, but my tummy still hurts.
It's still open.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Then after a few seconds, you start seeing the stone above turn molten and drip. As you start seeing a hole slowly start to open. As far as your guys' your held actions, like what is going to be the determining factor of when you do it?
I gotta be able to see.
If I can see any kind of movement on the other side of the hole.
Okay.
Actually,
If needed.
question.
Go ahead.
Spell wording wise, Moonbeam is a 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range.
Uh-huh.
So if I already start that bad boy, is it technically gonna be up through the ground a 40-foot pillar?
Through the ground, no. But I would say, like, as that opens up, it would extend up to the 40 feet.
Got it.
I would, if there's any risk of the molten rock splashing onto me, I will take a step back.
I mean,
Step to here if need. No, not what I want to do. How do I cancel? Cancel. Then step here as needed, but if not, I'm gonna stay wherever I'm at.
As soon as I guess light comes through that like it's actually going to do something is when they would cast it.
okay. All right, then, as soon as a few seconds, the hole gets big enough where it's probably like basketball size. Nell, you let the moonbeam go, and it just kind of shoots up through there. Desmond, are you staying where you're staying?
He would move up. I guess right here would be the only real spot he could.
If you need Thrain to move, he is willing to.
Desmond's just gonna like kneel down, take a single shot, and then move back.
Okay.
So he would be where Thrain is until he takes his shot. Then they would go back to how it is right now.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Thrain, are you activating the rune?
Nope.
So Desmond, you're gonna activate the rune?
Yeah.
Necrotic Bloom?
Desmond has.
Yes.
Is that the only thing that one can do? Is just the field of necrotic?
We don't know. That's the only thing we've seen it do. I've never practiced with it. That's why I'm not casting it.
Because I know the one time he tried to activate it, he just tried to mimic what he's seen.
Mhm.
But
That's
right now,
why
he's-
Thrain's not going to use it.
yeah, right now he's trying to do something a little bit different.
What's he trying to do?
The same way he activated the other two at once to just fire a beam forward.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try to do that through the hole.
And you're activating Necrotic
The-
Bloom and the new one?
No, just necrotic.
Okay. And you're just trying to shoot it? Like you're not. All right. Like, are you thinking anything when you do it, saying anything, or is it just?
So, what he was planning to do before getting the rune is Tasha's caustic brew, which coats enemies in like an acid. So, just something similar to that, but with the rune.
Okay. Real quick, what is this 10-foot circle thing?
My moonbeam,
Moonbeam's only 5 foot.
5-foot radius. I'm reading it right here. Silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range.
So it would have to go here. Or maybe... God damn it. Get rid of this.
I mean, technically, I feel like I could center it at the foot of that ladder, and, like, yes, some of it's getting absorbed by the wall, and I understand that.
Some of it's also getting absorbed by the Thrain.
Yeah, no time.
Nell would have warned him before casting it that you need to take a step back. Because I wouldn't have cast the spell if it was going to be
I
hitting
don't know
friendlies.
if Thrain would be willing to move.
I was gonna say when Desmond takes the shot, he's going to step into it too to get a clear shot.
If this was described enough where I would understand, then I would not be doing this.
I said Thrain was right there, not under the ladder, or not the hole where the hole would have where he's forming, but he was.
You also said you would back up if you needed to just a couple seconds ago, unless that doesn't apply to Nell.
If I was going to be splashed by the molten, but it was I'm going to be the first point of contact. I said Desmond and I could flip real quick so he could do his thing, but Thrain wanted to be right there at that choke point.
This is just me misunderstanding. Got it.
Also, this is a spot we can be in, I think.
Yeah.
It's just chat views there.
Yeah. Sorry.
I just my brain was like, I don't know if other people's brains are saying this, but that's an unoccupied spot. Even though
Who the fuck is this guy? Guy standing there with a camera. Okay, so this thing opens up. Desmond, you're gonna kneel in and you're gonna attempt to activate the rune. Your hopes are that you could do something like a caustic poison on whoever's out there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an Arcana roll, please.
Should I activate fucking both? Because, like, if we fucking lose, then we just lose them anyways.
Do you say that out loud?
Like, as it's opening up, he's like, should we just use the new one to...
That's risky. I
also
don't know.
fighting without our advantage is risky.
You know what it does.
As
I
long
sure
as you
do.
can be descriptive enough in your attempts at using it.
Thrain fully believes that you know exactly what it does.
Desmond's going to, he has Ava attached to his gunblade at the moment. So he's going to slot the necrotic rune on one side. Like, Ava opens up, takes the necrotic one, takes the new one on the other side, and he loads up his gun and gets ready to activate both of them.
Okay, give me an Arcana roll with... I'm debating if this should be with disadvantage or not. Just a straight Arcana roll.
For both of them?
Just once. You're doing it as one thing, right?
Yep. And I don't care if that passes or not. He's going to... oh, no. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so 22?
Yep.
All right. Are you shooting this in front of Thrain, or are you stepping in front and shooting up and then stepping back?
Thrain's gonna step back for me so I can get right below it. I
Okay.
shoot it, then I step back. Thrain goes forward.
Okay. Okay. Then you would see this brilliant orange light. Thrain, this light color is similar to it's similar to the color orange that you see of the rune when you activate locate object. It's similar to that like bright orange. You see this brilliant bright orange flash for a moment there. And you all get a burn in your nose as this acidic cloud kind of wafts down, and you start hearing screaming from above. And you hear the sound of that like dragging sound stops, and it is replaced with screams.
Cliff,
Yeah.
the hole that this is making, is the stone around it turning into obsidian?
It would be like obsidian, yeah, because it is just melting the stone.
Okay.
Yeah, so Thrain, you that's what you hear. You hear screams, you smell this burning sensation in your nose, this acidic sensation. And the hole stops widening.
How big's the hole around?
A little bit bigger than a basketball.
You put your spiritual weapon in there and just have it spin.
I mean,
Line of sight. Put it up
light,
there.
There's light shining down now, so like it's open to the surface. But it's only like, we'll say maybe like 2 or so feet in diameter.
Or what are those things that you can like ground up shit in?
Mortar and pestle.
Order pass.
Yeah.
See, if I didn't have to go rescue Roderick or attempt to,
Listen,
I
this ain't the
could
time
poof
for
out
blame, okay?
Roderick's dying on the floor. If it wasn't
Yeah,
for
fuck
your
you,
ass.
Roderick. If it wasn't for yo dumbass.
I'm just gonna stand there ready. And can't do much. There's no ladder anymore.
Yeah,
There's no ladder anymore? Did I miss that?
yeah. When the Barradrill exploded in hellfire, it melted the ladder.
Oh, yeah, that makes
gotcha.
sense.
So you guys hear screaming, and then like the screaming like dies down to nothing, and it's just completely quiet.
Would that be dying down to nothing like you'd expect from people dying, or the pain going away?
I don't know if insight's the right check for this, but to you it sounds like the things that were screaming no longer have the capability to scream.
I'm just gonna keep standing there, keeping watch, staring up through the hole, trying to. If I see something poke their head through, told an Ed.
Okay. After 30 seconds or so of silence, you would see that bright yellow light again, and then you would smell that caustic burn, and then you would hear screaming again. And then after a few seconds, it would die down into nothingness.
Yep, still held
And
action.
then 30 seconds later, it does it again.
And then 30 seconds later, you see a bright yellow or a bright orange flash. You smell that caustic, acidic smell, and you hear screaming again.
Oh, because he did both of them.
Oh.
So we're perpetuating.
I wonder
So
if we
this-
can make it so they experience all of this
I think
every
they
time
are.
it happens. Then we can let them walk away. Deliver a fucking message.
What, the hag wants this rune specifically now?
No, just that, like,
Go fuck
don't-
yourself.
like, we can put you in an endless fucking torture.
At Thrain, then you just see a brilliant orange light, and you smell a caustic acidic smell, and then you start hearing screaming again.
Attempts to deactivate the perpetual time loop 1 after the screaming stops again,
Why?
so that we don't have to. So we can go.
Uh,
Maybe potentially.
Wait,
give me a perception roll now.
It's actually
You-
16. I forgot my unlucky -1.
You see no indication that there is a rune active right now.
Oh.
Like, Desmond isn't like holding this up and like the rune is still glowing or anything like that. Like, this was a kind of a one and done thing.
So it's just gonna loop for till morning, and then we can potentially turn it off in the morning.
Until
Nice.
morning is hopeful.
The screams of the damned are my favorite lullaby.
How bright is it outside?
Daylight.
Desmond, like, unslots the necrotic one, takes Thrain by the forearm, slots it back in, takes the new one, pockets that away, and goes back to working on the chains.
Just
And
make sure someone's keeping watch. Make sure they don't come back down here.
I don't think anyone is
I
going
think-
to want to walk into that.
every 90 seconds or so, you hear the screams all over again.
90 seconds now?
Well, that's about how long the screams lasted, and then there's
Oh,
a 30-second period of silence, and then it starts back up. It's on about every 90 seconds or so is when you're hearing this.
Okay. And then Rain will sit down with Desmond, like, all right, well, how you want to do this?
I'm going to be a dickhead and say that you guys aren't going to be able to concentrate enough to do any crafting. Screams every 90 seconds of like bloody murder, I'm dying screams. Not to mention Thrain already said like worried about something coming in from there.
Well,
Like-
it's one of those, okay. I would have been there for a good 5-10 minutes. Just like, oh,
So,
this is how it's gonna be.
so do you think that Thrain would be able to get over the sounds of someone screaming literally
No, I'm not saying,
death throes?
I'm not contesting the, not be able to concentrate on the
The crafting?
I'm not gonna contest that. I agree with that, but at the same time, it'd be like we'd be there for like 10 minutes. Sigh, go and walk over here, sit down against the wall, and just like, all right. Is there any way? No. Anyway, you can stop that. It's kind of getting annoying.
No.
Yay, so no sleep for me tonight.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have silence ready.
Well, so here's the thing. Nell doesn't hear the screams, right?
Why wouldn't I hear the screams?
Everybody hears the screams.
Oh, it's just they don't have the orange flashing light that I see.
Anybody who looks out that hole would see
Everybody's
the
seeing
orange
it. We just
flashing
don't
light.
know that the orange flashing light is the same as what you see.
I see. Okay, my brain did not comprehend that.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you've seen it because you had front row seats.
Yeah.
Nobody else had front row seats. But if
Right,
anybody
okay.
goes to look out the hole, they would see that same brilliant orange flash, and everybody is hearing the death throes.
Okay, that makes so much more sense now. Well,
May as well. Just in case. Get everybody as up to snuff as it gets. AoE heals.
Anyone who thinks that that they would be able to, in any certain amount of time, get used to these death throes, and wants to try to do anything, feel free to do a con save with disadvantage.
Did we ever do anything that helped us find out what the purple berry was that Esmeralda ate?
Esmeralda ate it.
And it was tasty?
It was good.
Tasty.
I'm wondering if it's because I ate it and you didn't eat it that it didn't give me any like effects.
No, it's worked on others.
Maybe it's
Oh.
something I can already do then.
Yeah, it could have been something like
oh,
dark
fuck
vision.
you. Hi, I'm not sleeping tonight. Today, whatever you want to call it.
You said disadvantage con save to see if we can tune it out.
If you think that your character would be able to tune something like that out eventually, then you can, yes.
It would take a few hours, but yes.
I mean, I
I don't think Nell's. I don't think Nell's.
I would like to say that Roderick went through a very distressful situation and downed some fire water very quickly. I think at the very least I should be able to remove the disadvantage.
I'll allow that. That works.
But I don't think you're gonna do well with what you're doing now that you're Mr. Drunky Pants down there.
I'm just trying to sleep.
I'll say that you are able to pass out.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd call it sleep or not, but
Yeah.
you have successfully rendered yourself unconscious.
Yeah.
Smack you awake if we need you.
Yep, that works.
All right. Esmeralda, because you're sick, you get a full long rest out of this. Everybody else, you could do your best to tune this out for a short rest, so feel free to use any hit die and regain anything that you would be able to regain from a short rest.
I don't know what all I get from a short rest. Will you poke me with a short rest?
I can do that.
I think that the only person who would need to use hit die to get back up to snuff is the only person who was able to sleep through shit proper as a Roderick. So, yeah.
All right. So, you watch as the sunlight spilling through the hole eventually creeps into nothingness. Now nothing but darkness comes through the hole, except for every 90 seconds there's a flash of orange light before the death throes begin their 60 or so second cycle. And which seems like it drags on forever. Next thing you know, you start seeing the slivers of light peeking through, and you see the sun begin to spill into the cavern from the hole. Still, however many hours later at this point, every 90 seconds or so, those screams pick back up and then die out literally about 60 seconds later.
Desmond, are you able to open the hole yet?
He'll like come out of what of a trance he has and tries to activate his rune in his crown.
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Well, what do you want to do?
Didn't you say that Desmond's wording would be more specific than regardless of what Sin says?
Well,
Because-
that's what rolling with advantage is representing. Yeah.
Okay.
Not actually looking at the hole that we have, kind of just like looking off in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Activates the rune. Make us a staircase so we can leave this chamber.
Okay. Go ahead and give me Arcana with advantage, please. And you all start feeling like another quake as you watch the walls sort of crumble back, and they and you watch as the staircase starts to form in the northern wall above you. Sin, high or low?
Low.
Okay. And after 3 or 4 revolutions of screams, this passageway has been carved up to the surface, and you all can see a clear shot up this slightly winding staircase to an opening. Yeah.
Desmond will like straighten up his coat and just start walking out.
Well, I'll lead. Gets up, gets ready, gets Warhammer up, and he walks up the stairs. I can't even say he prepares an action because he doesn't know what to expect.
Thrain, you notice that as you get to the top of the stairs, that this staircase is like a few inches away from the edge of where the river begins. Had this been slightly over from where it is, that you would have likely been swept away by the running water. They would have rushed down the staircase.
Remember the river that's there, Desmond?
What'd you say?
Remember that river that was there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you did. And then walks out. And then continues walking out.
And as you all reach the surface, you look over and see the husks of 6 individuals, 5 of them sort of standing in a semicircle around the 6th, who is laying on the ground. And you can see just sort of this green plume bellowing off of them slightly. And as everybody makes their way up this staircase, and you're looking at them, all of a sudden you see this brilliant flash of orange, and you see the Barradrill, which, Esmeralda, be your first time seeing this in full glory. You would see this woman who's basically in like a backbend stance, but her head is spun the wrong way. So like her chin is where her back is. And
Barrel woman.
What's that?
It's called a barrel woman. It's a folklore that I grew up with.
Oh, that's funny, because it's actually called a barrel drill in this, and it has nothing to do with that lore. And then you would see the 5 cultists standing around. One of them with a spell ready, the others with weapons ready, and you would see as that orange light bursts out, their skin just being covered in this green acid that burns them into this husk as they scream out for about 60 seconds before they're fully consumed by it. And then it's exactly as it was when you first walked out. They're standing there in perpetuity. This green smoke bellowing off of them. Dead.
Should we leave
How
them
would
like
we?
that for the hag?
Leave them be. They've earned this.
Hang on. Hang on.
Fuck the
I-
values.
No, not that. Is that this one, or am I remembering wrong? I think deity ruling, or I should say divine domain,
Mm-hmm.
being that watch over the line between life and death. I know messing with that type of thing's probably not appreciated, because technically, do they look like they're coming back to life every 90 seconds, quote unquote, and then just getting
They seem
re-killed?
very much alive when they are screaming.
Like bodies reformed and everything?
Yeah, they look perfectly normal until they are covered in the ichor.
Okay. The line here, to resist death or to desecrate the dead's rest. Would
Fuck
you,
you.
Cliff, would you say Thrain would be morally and religiously opposed to leaving them?
I think
that sentence.
I don't think that's a me call. I think that's a you call. With Thrain experiencing this, they are very much so dying in front of you, and they are very much so not dying in front of you. Where their soul is going or what is actually happening in that moment is unclear, but they are definitely dying and undying before your eyes and have been for the last X amount of hours.
Oof. Ooh,
You need to release them.
confirm it.
And whoever my deity's name is, you need to release them. His voice is cold, clinical. Something otherworldly, I would say, in the back of it. Like on the tail end of it. You are messing with the dead's, messing with and desecrating the dead's rest.
Isn't a Beadrill already an undead creature?
That is besides the point.
No, this is Megan.
Oh, okay.
Kinda, not really, but kinda.
And I
Okay.
will say Thrain's eyes would start glowing the color of his magic.
Desmond will like walk like straight up to Thrain, place like a hand on his shoulder. Understood. I'll listen to my advisor.
And
Then
his eyes will stay glowing until they don't get back up.
yeah, tries to grab the new rune
Mhm.
and sees if he can undo these effects. After they die, then he'll try to be like, okay, you can calm down now.
Give me an Arcana roll at disadvantage, please.
Thrain.
Hmm?
Help me with this. I don't understand this one fully, and I can use your ties to the gods to make it happen.
Place my hand on your shoulder.
And also have a bardic inspiration.
The 2 bardics. What is your bardic inspiration?
I'm only level 1.
The D6 still then?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. So D4, D6, and D8.
Where are you getting the D8 from?
If Christina
Esmeralda's?
decides to bardic inspo.
That's
Oh.
in the chat. Because they're muted and not saying words.
No, she's not going to bardic
I'm
me.
eating.
Okay, so what am I rolling? Is it going to do it automatically?
No.
It'll
mine will not.
do the one that Megan gave you automatically. Yes.
I haven't
Okay.
click selected him yet. I'm still.
Oh, Esmeralda's the one that did it. Okay.
A 3 at least. Wait, did Esmeralda give me one?
Uh-huh. And
Oh.
then there you go. Is that one? I don't know if that one
Bardic
actually
inspiration.
applies the auto roll with how
We'll
it's
find out.
worded.
It won't. One sec. I'll change it real quick.
Because Fantasy Grounds coding is fun.
I don't know if it'll let you roll all of these or not, but go ahead and give me an Arcana roll. Wait, so
Advantage
is Thrain doing something to assist with this besides the guidance?
No.
Okay, so give me it with disadvantage
Mm-hmm.
plus 3, and then the other shit should roll on top of it, and if it doesn't, then we'll just roll those.
Nella's also close, so the +3 from her, is that what that from them? Is that what that is?
No, my guidance, but it's not a saving throw.
It's not a save, so your aura protection wouldn't take effect here.
You're right. You're right.
And because actually no, he didn't even get these back from a short rest. Okay.
I think it got them all
23.
on a 3.
Group
Hell yeah.
effort. And Roderick.
He's really drunk.
He's good.
He's got sunglasses on over his blindfold. So they scream, they rehusk, you activate the rune, and about 30 seconds later, you all wait to see, and they don't scream, and
Did they
Thrain
also not get back up?
Thrain, you feel a chill run up your spine as this breeze kicks through the canyon that you're in, and the breeze sort of hits these husks, and you see them just sort of explode into particle as this dust kind of gets swept further away from you all down this canyon as you all are standing in the gully of Sylvanus's men at the base of this river. You watch as the sort of ash-like particles of these creatures are just carried further down the canyon.
Does there look like there's any of that residual ichor that is left, or that was on them, left on the ground anywhere where they were? Or does it look like it's all cleared up?
No, so like You haven't seen any of that on the ground. You've only seen it on them.
Thrain will, eyes pretty kind of still glowing, is gonna walk over to where their bodies were, and he's gonna kneel and pray.
And that's where we're going to end it at for the night. So, first and foremost, thanks to Capital for all of the different interactions. I know it took a little bit to get them, but I couldn't justify weird magical effects happening in a sanctum where there was no magical effects allowed, without it sounding too meta. So we got them all out of the way though. Perfect timing.
Yeah, that whole, like, hang on a second. I remember one of these saying, "Don't fuck with that." I gotta remember if it was death or grave.
Yeah, Desmond's whole fucking everything is about not fucking with the dead. So like one of his what is it? Flaws would be like holding himself and his party to that. So like the fact that you did it to him too is going to be interesting next session.
And see, I just remembered this. My ideal is matching my actions against my god's teachings. So I'm like, I didn't realize that until just now when I looked. But I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, so the other thing I would say, for Desmond more than anything, is in regards to the teachings of the Raven Queen. It's more like, don't fuck with my souls.
Mm-hmm. Like keeping the souls in limbo like that. Desmond's seen it as fine because they're not going off to the child.
Yeah. Least. So that's what I was going to say. So like in this instance right here, given the fact that they keep coming back and then going back into these death throes, you're not getting the sense that their soul has ever been released.
Right.
So
that's what I was thinking. That's why I was like, Desmond doesn't have a problem with this.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't think it would go against Desmond's. And then as far as Thrain's go, the only thing that I would challenge Thrain on is that Thrain doesn't know who Thrain's god is, really. So to say that you would go to do what their teachings are is a bit of a conundrum, because you don't necessarily know what the teachings of your god are. So just a little funsies for that.
Well, that was just me metaing on the backside of it. The last bit that, after the session was over, the ideals.
Yeah.
Because I was playing that off of, this just feels wrong.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. That was definitely, I don't think that Desmond did it to be nice. So.
Yeah,
No.
Desmond completely wanted these people to be in an endless torture for however long.
Literally a couple lines down, followers of these deities seek to put restless spirits to rest.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a restless spirit. I think there would be a distinct difference with the fact of this is not a spirit at all. This is still very much a corporeal being.
Destroy undead wherever they find them and ease suffering of dying creatures.
Yep. Yep. I don't know where they would fall in that, but because their suffering was ended until it wasn't.
Yep.
And then it was.
Yep.
Until it wasn't. All right. On that note, I'm gonna rate out to Ghost Pepper, 1,000% because I like their layout. No other reason. Just because I like their layout. So thanks for hanging out. I appreciate everybody. Maybe Friday we're doing Etheria. I don't know. I'll find out from Sin, and if so, that'll be Friday, like 9-ish. And if nothing else, we'll be back next Tuesday. This is the regular date now, 8 p.m. next Tuesday for episode 56 of Amethil. So
Get
have a
that
great
chat.
night.
Y'all have dates now every Thursday. It's us.
What's that?
Tuesday, not Thursday, you weirdo.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. My brain meant Tuesday.
It's midnight. You're tired.
Bye.
Yeah.
What